I'm sorry, dog, but it's time for the stream to start. That said, I've got great news, but first, hello everyone, I am Ruby Summer, your resident monster expert and rapidly aging millennial. And that's Mike.
Wait, you're a millennial?
It is me. Hello.
And also Omps is here, who, admittedly, I should probably get an actual avatar for you on here.
I mean, you got the little box guy, so I guess that works.
Oh yeah, but I meant like a reactive or something, you know, so that you're bouncing around with the rest of us.
I see. Yeah, I'm really good with the reactives or whatever. I don't have one.
Where are you in my alerts then? There you are. Oh, you already were in here. I'm dumb. Okay, you're gonna hang out behind Mike. How's that sound?
That sounds nice.
But that said...
I must say,
oh, sorry.
As I must say about the Spyro games, someone who was the artist for the dragons in the first game. Yeah, I see you. I understand you. I respect it.
It's lovely to see you, Dog of the Road. But, as you can see, I'm doing a test cast. Because I've got custom fishing now.
Ooh.
Let's see what we catch. Come on.
Fishing.
I caught a shiny Davidragon. Aquatically adapted because he's blue.
Aquatically adapted because he's blue.
That's how you can tell.
Is it green though? Is it green though for an amazing reason?
No, that's shiny Mike. Mike's different. But yes, feel free to use exclamation point fish to fish. That means you too, Mike.
Okay.
You never know what you'll catch. But today, we're just going to be playing Spyro, kind of yapping. I know I have played a ton of Spyro, but I think every creator kind of needs their, like, comfy, easy game, you know, where they can kind of turn their brain off and just talk and relax and have fun, you know?
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Yeah.
Free 10 dragons in the artisan world.
I
then find
know.
the balloonist.
I just
He'll
don't know
transport
if
you
I
to the next
have
world.
that. I don't know if I have that in me, to be honest.
What, the
Because it's
yapping
like-
or like a comfy
Dragons
game?
first. That's all I can tell
Kind of like a both, because if I get comfy, I don't start talking. Especially, it's like, you know, if there's no one there to bounce off, I can't get anything going to, like, talk without just rambling about what's going on in the game, you know?
Also, listen, dog, it takes time to grow better at any game. I have been playing Spyro since the PS1, and it took me until I was in, like, late middle school, early high school to actually beat it. You'll get there, don't worry. That said, sorry, I wanted to address my chat, Oops. Like, it's important to address the chat because they're very cool.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Oh, but yeah, I'm sorry, what was the question?
What?
You said something. Oh, yeah, right, having a
well-
comfy game. I think
Yeah,
everyone
I
has...
mean, I have comfy games, but, like, also, it's like, you know, with streaming, it's kind of hard to just chat when there's no response back. That's my hardest part. Like, if I have a single response back, I can get going, but I never do.
Absolutely, but do you stream Genki Squadron?
Sometimes.
Because that sounds like a game you're very enthusiastic about, that you know really well, but it is going to be engaging
Not
enough
really well
that maybe
is
it could...
the,
oh, sorry.
Is the questionable part.
I mean, listen. If you're trying to improve, that's fine. But, like, you talked about how you had an amazing game earlier before stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, can't do all... You need help with the all-in-ones? Oh boy, can I show you the all-in-ones. This one is easy. Yeah, on the speedway levels, getting the all-in-ones.
What
Yeah,
does that mean? Y'all?
I'm sorry, I have, like, the worst back-and-forth brain in existence when I have guests.
I understand. It's like all-in-ones. That's like you get something in one go.
Specifically, it's 100%ing a flight level in one go, yes. So I'm about to do it on Sunny Flight. It's really easy, but you do have to learn it. Like, you have to kind of lock in and know the pattern. Because every flight level has a pattern. Sometimes it's simple, sometimes it's more complicated.
Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, going back, like, Genki Squadron might be a good game for you then, because, like, you'll be gapping just because you're talking to the teammates then, even if it's not to your audience, right?
Uh, there's no mic in this game.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, communicating. Like, you know, I'll talk about people if I was playing an MMO that are in, like, my party.
Yeah.
Do. So the big thing is do trains first, do trains backwards. Then you go in here and do the chests. It's very easy. Now, the big thing is you kind of got to know where they're going to show up, so keep your eyes peeled and then head back out here through the cave. Now we're going to do arches. Arches are very straightforward, but we're not going to finish the arches because I have a secret to give you a little bit of extra breathing room. Now, when I say do something backwards, I'm saying go against the flow of the moving object, because that'll basically push you towards them for free, right?
Yeah.
It's free momentum. Okay, so now we're gonna hit a couple of these planes. We're gonna do as many planes that we can do backwards. If we can get like 4, that's great. And now we're gonna do some forward planes, because we are almost done with the planes. Very easy. It's not always the best pattern, but it's whatever. And now we just finish up with the arches. And look at that, we've got almost 20 seconds to spare. Easy perfect on this one. You can absolutely do this, dog. You just got to know the pattern. It's more memorization than it is, like, reaction gameplay, if that makes sense. And that's kind of the thing with a lot of games you'll find, is that the better you get at it, the more it'll become reacting to things you're used to over, like, Twitch reactions to something novel. Like, Mike, you play Monster Hunter, yes?
Yes.
The first time you fought a Rathalos, it was probably a little tricky, right?
Yeah.
But what
You know,
happened the more you fought Rathalos?
The easier, like the better I got at getting his tells.
Exactly. You can learn the tells, you can start using the environment to your advantage. You just kind of get into a flow.
Yeah.
And listen, unironically, dog, Reignited's flight controls are a little bit floatier than the original. I would unironically recommend trying the original because it's actually a little bit tighter. You have my permission to effectively, quote-unquote, copy my physical discs for use on your computer. Like, I've literally owned Spyro on every console it's available for, and then some.
Nice.
Like, this is absolutely a comfy game for me, and I love sharing, because I want to see people get good at games that I love, right? Because the more people who understand the game, the better.
Exactly.
So, since I love this game so much, I will tell you the differences and what might help. I think the big thing with the flight levels is to not overturn. It's learning to not overturn.
Oh, that reminds me of something about Spyro.
Yeah, it was...
So I was like hanging out with my brother, like it was a week or two ago. He was just hanging out, and he was like, "Yo, they got the Spyro like remastered on the Switch 2. that's just come out, and I want to go to GameStop to get it. You want to come with me? And I'm like, yeah. And he got it, and like we were just hanging out. He was just playing that for like 3 or 4 hours, sitting on my bed while I was on my computer.
It's a good collectathon. Like it's a step below Banjo-Kazooie. Like Banjo-Kazooie is like the iconic collectathon platformer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's got enough going on, but it's simple enough that you don't have to worry too much, you know? Oh, yeah, no, this... Did I tell you I literally bought a PS4 because Reignited got announced?
Nope, I did not know that.
This was way back when I did not have rent, for one thing, and back when I was making Comcast call center money, which was a short-lived gig. But, like, I saw Spyro was coming out, and I was like, I've got a PC. I could play it on PC. I have, you know, a decent enough rig, which is true. There was true, still is true. I don't have, like, a total monster, but it's enough to VTube, which is plenty. It's enough to run Monster Hunter Wilds on medium, once the patches came out. But I was like, it's not the same playing Spyro off of a Sony console, you know? Also, I see you, Umps. You should fish, see if you can fish yourself.
I got a notification from my phone saying, "Hey, get your 3-watch streak or something." I'm like, "All right."
Oh hell yeah! No, seriously though, fish. See what you find.
Where's the fish button?
Exclamation point fish in the chat.
All right, it's not a point thing.
Yeah, no, it's completely free. Anyone can do it. It's just lurk bait. If my chat ever, for whatever reason, got big enough to warrant making it a point redeem, it'd be cheap.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I was looking for the points, and I'm like, no.
You got Draco. Block this overhead.
Draco gone. What's a Draco gone?
That's our friend Draco Mundo, who unfortunately has not been able to attend streams in a bit, but he's a very dear friend who taught me so much about fighting games.
Interesting.
Like, unironically, I used to have trouble with Street Fighter inputs because I was playing 4 to test controllers at work. And I literally went to Draco, was like, Draco, you've gotta help me decipher these arcane symbols, right?
Fuck, I haven't played Street Fighter in a while. Like, it was like, I played for like a few weeks after, like, you got me into it, and I haven't gone back, though, sadly.
But are you ready for the Italian update?
What Italian update?
Oh, Tifa's playable.
Oh.
Like Tifa Final Fantasy VII.
You said Italian, then you saw Tifa, and I'm like, are you really referencing the porn video?
Yes! Of course I am! Oh, that was probably a bit loud.
That.
Yeah, no, don't worry. But yeah, yeah, no, Street Fighter 6 update though, right, Mike?
Yeah.
And Wilds update, that was also good.
Yeah.
Godzilla!
Oh yeah, Destroy All Monsters Melee Remaster got announced.
Oh yeah. Getting a little drink.
I literally made a complaint tweet yesterday. I'm like, hey, Godzilla in here, but one day you'll get your games back. And then the next day at work, my brother sends me a message on Twitter, and I'm just like, holy shit, I have a reason to live now.
Oh, Jesus.
Go away, for like a split second, my depression went away, and I'm just like, holy shit.
That said, the other thing I just realized, dog, don't be afraid to look up guides, ever. Because you know how I literally beat Spyro using the original Prima strategy guide. I followed that guide to a T, and that's how I beat it the first time. Never be afraid to use a guide. Ever. There is no shame in it, okay? Guides are cheating. I see you, Lou. Lou, why don't you see if you can fish yourself up?
Yosh.
Am I in the fishing pond?
Yes, you are. Not all of them. Oh no, there's actually every plushie I added has a normal and a shiny version with different rarities.
I didn't know I had a shiny version. You didn't tell me.
Yeah, I made one. Just for this. Happy Pride Month, you got blue Helio.
Well, can I see what my shiny... Can you message me the shiny, what I look like, or do I have to fucking fish it up?
Well, isn't it more fun if you go on an adventure and fish it up?
Alright.
Okay, am I quieter than usual? I'm trying not to hit the red too much, but I am kind of... when I look at OBS, it messes with things. Well, you got Tyrannogon. He's legally distinct. Wait, does this... Mike, I have a question.
Yeah?
So, legally, my stream has a fishing minigame now, right?
Yeah?
Does that make it an MMO?
It might just...
Might just be. Sadly, the game I'm playing doesn't have any fishing. Well, I mean, technically it does, but it's called gambling.
Well, you found Hazard.
Wow.
That's where I put my Digibeetle. That's it. I actually have to appreciate fishing on stream. I put in like a number, right, for both the weight and the gold value, and that determines. What?
Me doing the 3 streak did not count for the fishing.
Oh. Hey, you found legally distinct Stingon. You see, I actually figured this is actually possibly better than the plushie throw redeem. Because, like, it's just, like, a little funny thing, and it's free. It's got a cooldown, obviously, but... Let's see what you get. Let's see what you get.
I remember, I'm a second behind, so don't say it until I can visually see it. Homer gone.
Yeah, it's Homer gone. It's the homie. Listen, there's been multiple times in the Discord where I go, you know, Homer's kind of a freak. Like, affectionate, but, like, kind of a freak, you know?
You're friends with Homer from The Simpsons?
No.
Homer Tex.
Homer of the Tex. He's just Brazilian. But yeah, no, I realized that, like, part of the fun of the fishing was the custom assets. And I have to give credit where it's due. They added, like, RNG variants to the gold and weights that I did not put in there. Which, very small. Very small thing to do, but it shows that they actually kind of cared, besides it being literally just bait, right?
Yeah.
That said, I am hopeful, because Toys for Bob did a stellar job. I know nobody can see me doing this, but I'm, like, pointing and gesturing at my stream right now, at my screen. Toys for Bob did an amazing job with this game. They made it better than I possibly could have imagined a remake being. So I have faith that they will do a good job with the 4th game. Also, you've got a free ball.
Oh my god. Yeah.
The real gamers get the cheese.
They do.
Are you hoping to get you, Mike?
Yeah.
See, that's where the bait
I want to
comes
see... You see, I want to see if you made my shiny version, that eye bleedingly, green with the eye bleeding yellow.
Also, was Toys for Bob in charge of the crash? I thought that was, the other
Isn't
guys.
Toys for Bob a charity?
No, you're thinking Toys for Tots.
They were in charge of, I think the Insane trilogy and Crash 4.
Oh, they did do Crash 4? I thought it was another team, my bad.
At least if I remember correctly. As I know they wanted to do Crash 5, which would have also crossed over with Spyro.
Yeah, and 4, like, from what I heard, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't as good as everyone was hoping.
Yeah.
Like you know, in that 6 or 7 out of 10 category.
Wait a minute,
that upsets everyone.
Ruby, say those rating numbers again.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
That might be the most visceral reaction I've heard Mike get in a while.
I'm sick of that fucking meme. It is only kept alive by pure irony poisoning, and it isn't. And it should have died as fast as Hakutua died. It should have died, but like the same.
See, I can kind of explain it because like originally it was Zoomer brain rot, right? Like younger Zoomer.
There is no joke. It's just a number.
No, there is.
Just say, hey, you said that number.
There is a joke, but it's like 17 layers of reference deep. Apparently, it's insane.
It's not a good joke. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no, it's not a good joke. I agree. I'm just saying, like, no,
69 is way better and will always be better.
Oh no, 69 is eternal. You will get no argument from me. 69 is eternal. But like, yeah, going back, I do genuinely hope that the next Spyro game is amazing. It does not have to do much. I really hope that they know when to reel it back, because Spyro's always kind of been good at not having too much for a collectathon, you know? 68 feeling uncomfortable in the middle. But yeah, like, it's really just kept alive now by people my age who think, like, brain rot pattern recognition is funny because we grew up with shit like Loss. You know? We're the entire... We are the generation that started the game. You know? Like,
don't look at the okay symbol.
Yeah, like... Pattern recognition being a joke is something that millennials have been doing for a while. So, hey, unfortunately, we're the ones who are going to run this into the ground.
Sometimes saying it's just like, I'm just going to do the 6-7 with my tits.
Man, meme culture is so wild, though, right? Because... This is a forced meme, but it's forced meme just because pattern recognition.
It's being forced because they want it to be forced, because they think it's funny to piss people off.
I mean, you know, that's part of the... It's just like the game. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
I know, but this is a certain kind of piss off that's not, like, as funny as, like, if you rickrolled someone, in my opinion. It's, like, it's not the same.
Oh, well, listen, getting rickrolled, that's like a, oh, I have to listen to an okay to good song, depending on my taste. Oh, the horror. Like... It's not honestly that bad. Whereas, like, I think it's accurate to say that this is much more like the game, where the point is to make you go, God damn it. You know?
I think this is worse because you can't just have a normal fucking conversation anymore. Like, sometimes it's just a normal number that appears, but, like, it gets a way more visceral reaction than 69. People can go by saying 69 without going, ha, nice, but no one can say 67, whatever, without going, ah. And it's just, I'm like, no, I'm more likely to just ignore you as a human being for doing it, unironically.
I will say, I will absolutely stop to say nice anytime I see a 69.
I know, same, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can talk in a professional setting and you won't have to stop and say nice, but people who are doing it with 6-7 cannot be professional at all.
I guess I wouldn't know that, because I haven't really seen professional spaces talk about 6-7.
Or it's like, you know, you're trying to have just a normal conversation, you know, you're trying to actually just have, you know...
That might be an issue with, like, reading the tone, I guess, but, like, I do understand your frustration, yeah.
Reading the room, something the current younger generation definitely is not good at.
Don't worry. My generation is bad at it, too.
I know, but I'm so glad that I keep hearing stories about 8-year-olds and 10-year-olds telling their uncles they're fucking lame for doing the 6-7 meme. Like, I hear so many stories of, like, they're like, yeah, I did the 6-7 meme to be cool with, like, my nieces and nephews, and they called me old and lame. Like, yeah, you are. Like, good.
See, here's the thing, though. Shaming your aunts and uncles for saying you're lame isn't gonna work when they're doing it for irony reasons.
Yeah, but they were just like, oh, like a lot of the usual responses. Oh my god, I'm old. They called me. It's like they're getting disapproval from it, and it's working. It's making them regret doing it.
But that's the beautiful part of growing old, is annoying and disgusting and disgusting. No, that was the correct word to use. And disgusting younger generations.
In a way, but like this is the kind of one where it's just like, yeah, no, you're not cool, and we're literally not gonna listen to you, kind of.
Well, yeah, they don't care. They just want to annoy you. That's the point.
Well, clearly it's not the point because because most of the responses I hear about this are like, they're like, yeah, that was them regretting doing the 6-7 joke to their family. They're like, it makes me feel old and I hate that.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess I can't say I usually bring memes to my family, so that's my out. Memes are a friend group B thing, not a family A thing. That said, ads are starting soon. Be prepared for the ads. And if you're not prepared for the ads, you'll get trapped just in the ads forever. Imagine being trapped in the ads forever. Oh, the ads are starting. Oh, but yeah. No, I get your frustration, but I'm, like, also seeing it from the... It's like when I said...
Don't see it from that perspective. Just, I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt. I refuse. There are just some things where I'm taking a stance, like, no, you are not getting an inch of mercy or benefit of the doubt or anything. Just full stop. Lame.
Hey, we perfected Toasty. It's always good to perfect a boss. And that's Artisan's done. We just take a big old swig of my Arizona iced tea. There we go. That was free ASMR if you could hear it. I don't know if you could.
No, I'm focusing on a match right now.
But yeah, no, like, I get your frustration. I just also understand the old person need to be a bit of a troll, you know?
You made sure you're ready to go?
Yeah.
Lou has that kind of energy with his game design. Like, unironically, Lou, your game design... Lou's probably in an ad, isn't he?
Most likely, yes.
I'll wait for the ad to stop before I, Oh, no, Lou can hear us. Okay. But yeah, like, Lou, your game design is very, like, troll affectionate. Where, like, you'll fuck with the player, but not in, like, a malicious way, for the most part. You know? Just something to make them go, oh, fuck you. And that's the energy that I also kind of bring to the table, I think. Maybe that's why me and Mike get along so well.
Yeah, probably.
I can do stuff like that. It's just, there's just some stuff where I'm like, no, I'm taking my stance. Just no.
Oh no, everyone's got their line, don't worry. Here's your physical sweeper with no physical level up moves. You're goddamn right, Lou.
Who's a physical sweeper with no physical moves?
A guy that Lou made in his game. He made a fan game for Pokemon, didn't you know?
No.
It's called Pokemon Etude. And it's free to play.
Ew.
It's like ETUDE.
Okay.
Unironically, I like a lot of the decisions, and it's very, like, lighthearted is the right way to put it, I think. But knowledgeable. It's not just, like, taking the piss of Pokemon from the perspective of someone who hates Pokemon. It's taking the piss of Pokemon from someone who really likes Pokemon. Like, does that make sense?
Nice. Yeah, so having a physical sweeper with no physical level up moves, that's just making fun of Gens 1 through 3 with their dog shit decisions on, like, what counts as physical, what counts as special, and just the level up move sets being Like, it wasn't until Gen 5 when they started thinking, maybe we should actually update, level up movesets a bit.
And now we've just got, yeah, everyone gets, like, the appropriate stab with, the appropriate stat at level 5 as a starter now. And I think Tepig should be able to deal with Ember again. Thank you. But yeah, like, that's the energy I like to bring. I am willing to poke fun at media that I enjoy, but I'm also willing to give it the props that it deserves.
Same. I have to. I'm a Godzilla fan. I kind of have to.
I was gonna say Godzilla fan. Don't you love watching Godzilla minus one?
You kind of have to be able to do that, otherwise you're not going to be able to actually enjoy.
Listen, I'll even cut out Legendary Godzilla and the any American Godzilla. I will go 100% Japanese Godzilla here, right?
Yeah.
You have to accept both -1 and Final Wars. Have fun.
Well, I didn't hear that last part.
Oh, I said you have to accept both -1 and Final Wars. Have fun.
I mean, I did. That was the thing. I love Final Wars.
Oh no, absolutely, but like, -1 is a wildly different Godzilla movie.
Yeah. I mean, I like both. Godzilla -1 is just, what if we captured the beat of, like, the original?
It was kind of like the original Godzilla and then, like, more on top, yeah.
Well done.
I will pick a hill I don't care for to fight for it to the death. That is Lou with Ghost. He still hasn't finished Ghost Game, as a reminder.
What's Ghost Game?
Last Digimon anime.
Oh.
Oh, you did finish it finally, Lou? There was a point in time where you did not finish it. It's Boo's O'Clock. I love Boo's O'Clock. That's my favorite O'Clock.
I just need to share just a single moment that just gave me the biggest rush.
Hmm.
We managed to kill Kale before as she was turning mid Super Saiyan, which is or legendary. So that kind of just saved our asses.
Got it.
Like, I'm just like, huh?
Me when I'm a ghost, not a game. But what if you were a game but not a ghost? How would that work?
Like Ghost in the Shell?
No. Then you'd be a ghost but not a game. You need to be a game but not a ghost.
You're a game. You're a ghost in a game, as a Ghost in the Shell type of thing.
Yeah, but then you're a ghost.
But you're still a game as well.
Yeah, but no. I want to be a game with no ghost.
Well then, Sword Art Online.
There's got to be a ghost somewhere in Sword Art Online. I have not read Sword Art Online. I never will. Watched, whatever.
What do you mean read Sword Art Online?
Yeah, I have never watched Sword Art Online. I have no intention of doing so. Ever. There's probably a ghost in there.
Actually, yeah, there is, now that I think about it.
The original dev dies, but he's still in the game. Yeah, that counts. I'm counting that as ghost.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, yeah, the dev fucking died and put his brain in the game.
Yeah, I'm counting that as ghost.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, I was like, does anyone care for spoilers? And I'm just like...
Does anyone, like, unironically, I was not into Sword Art Online when it was debuting and it was, like, actually considered popular. Like... So I do not care. But if anyone in my chat wants to voice aversion to Sword Art Online spoilers, feel free.
It's too late now.
Yeah, that's true.
That was like literally that whole thing was a big spoiler. Like very major for the show.
I was 14, stupid and mildly horny. Lou, your horniness is always amusing, though. I'll be honest.
I had no horniness when watching Sword Art Online. I'm just like, this is fun. Very fucked up, but fun.
Like, I was coming from the perspective of someone who had been playing video games for ages, and who had just gotten really into MMOs when it came out. So I was watching this going, who would program a game like this? Like, ignoring the obvious, like, full dive issues, right?
The guy who made the game has a lot of issues.
But I'm sitting here going, you're telling me that there's just unique weapons or, like, unique skills that people can have that nobody else can? And there's a limited number?
Everyone has a potential unique skill and ability. The main character says he can dual wield swords, and literally no one else is allowed to.
Yeah, that's stupid. If I saw a game telling me that there's just a chance you could get a super skill, but a chance you get nothing, I'd be like, okay, I'm not playing your game. Like,
now,
unironically.
You see, the exact words of that is he could only dual wield swords. Something saying like you can't dual wield like axes or nothing.
Well, yeah, there's probably a skill for that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
this is also the logic in Liberator, by the way. Oh God.
I remember someone pointing out the Kirito thinks that the guy he was fighting was cheating because he couldn't land the hit. Because he couldn't land a hit on the guy. Like, the guy moved out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else just thought it was normal. The only reason we know it's cheating is because the screen went all red and he did he froze for a second and then moved like a few inches to the left where he shouldn't have. But that was the show visualizing to us, oh, he cheated.
Right.
I don't know. That sounds like he's just that skilled. He's just that good.
Turns out he was actually cheating, just straight up.
So, like, if you can get... so here's my thing, Luke. Can anyone get their own card? That is the main distinction. Like, if you make an account and you figure out your archetype effectively, like your pet deck, then you can just get it, right?
I don't know anything about Digimon Liberator.
Oh, no, that's why I'm asking Lou.
Is Liberator a game or a show?
It's a webcomic.
Oh.
It's finished now.
That's cool.
But yeah,
you're gonna have to probably get me into the Digimon card game because you saw that I bought cards.
If it's a unique skill that anyone can get, you just have to earn it. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online. If you wanna be a vampire, you just gotta go find the location to do it, or ask someone to help out, or you can also become a werewolf. Like, those are some really cool shit.
Exactly, and then everyone points at you and goes furry.
There is also I'm pretty sure one class and skill line is locked behind an expansion, but that's just an MMO.
Yeah, that is just MMOs.
The thing about ESO as an MMO is you technically have a class, but there's no restrictions on weapons and armors of your choice.
Mm-hmm.
I learned the hard way. There's no martial class technically.
That said, the debugger thing, that's pretty just anime in general. I agree with Lou. But yeah, like, having a unique thing that you can do, as long as everyone can do something unique, is fine. Sword Art Online says, no, there's like a dozen unique people. Everyone else might as well just uninstall. Like...
Well, I'm pretty sure only maybe 10 people out of over 1,000 fucking survived.
Oh no, I get that, but you get where
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm reading what Dog of the Road just posted, and that's...
Yeah. I mean, Kirito literally is the Myoc is cool because he's dual wields and wears a black coat, unironically.
No, but
No, that's the reason. That's literally the only reason is it looks cool. He's the edgy loner good guy. If you're gonna have to be trying to find an explanation, no, the explanation is literally a shitty fan fiction writer. I'm not even kidding.
Again, I have no intention of watching this show, but I'm just sitting here going, really? That's what you went with? And I know that there's diehard Sword Art Online fans out there, but you have to
Apparently
understand.
the games are really good, and the one with the guns is pretty good, from what I've heard.
Yeah, like, you have to understand, because I clocked out so early, I never, like, if it gets way better later, I just don't know. You know? But
Yeah, I
I'm
guess
also
some,
not
like-
gonna slog through the first part that I know I'm gonna hate to get to the part that I might like, you know?
Yeah, Kirito is pretty much like, if you were to write up the idea of a generic self-insert for an anime, Kirito is right there. So very much people like him, usually if it's like their first or second anime ever.
Yeah, because, like, I already had a few anime under my belt at this point. Like, yeah, some of them were shitty 4Kids dubs, but I had them.
I didn't count 4Kids dubs because I didn't think they were anime growing up.
I mean, yeah, but, like, they can only do so much to mask the writing, you know?
Yeah, SAO's got some cool things in it, but it's definitely not a good story. And I remember in season 2, when they're in the game, Kirito's sister finds Kirito but doesn't know it's Kirito and starts getting feelings for that guy.
Alright, that was the thing I heard about.
Yeah, she does. I can't remember what her reaction was when she found out, oh god, the guy I had a crush on in this game was my brother. I can't remember what her reaction was for the life of me.
No, that's fair. And I also never played the games, obviously, because, like, why would I when they're a tie-in to an anime I don't care about? You know? I don't like this conversation anymore.
I mean, it's technically that, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure it got broke off the second they learned they were related.
I know, but it's like, it's a very... But you wrote that, though. You know?
I've seen worse.
Yeah. And, like, obviously,
Like
you know...
Fire Emblem Fates, where until half a decade later in an art book, it was straight up canon that you could fuck your cousin.
And, like, listen, I have to sit here and I have to go, listen, I understand that everyone has weird shit about them. This is where I'm like, find a place, because once you're in a hit anime, you're going to be open to a lot of criticism, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you're talking a bit about this stuff on your AO3 fanfiction, no one's going to care. It's fine. We're all weirdos there, you know? But, you know, when you're posting about this on Twitter, suddenly it becomes everyone's problem.
Yeah. Actually, does Three Houses, does Rhea Byleth count as incest? I have no idea. Because there are so many weird complications to it. Like, I'm not going to go into unless anyone cares about Three Houses, I'm not going to go into it because that would require me spoiling Three Houses, which is a very good game. I really think people should try it out. It's a fun game. Yeah, let's not talk. I want to, because how much Fire Emblem do you play, Ruby?
What? Oh, I've never beaten a game. I don't think I even got halfway through the first one.
Fire Emblem. Okay, so well, I'm gonna not say much else because I think you should play some Fire Emblem games. There's some really fun ones out there. Path of Radiance is on the Switch 2 right now in the GameCube thing.
Oh, I don't have a Switch 2.
Oh, well, you could easily play Fire Emblem 7, and that one's a good starting point as well for the series.
Listen, if I start doing it good enough financially again, maybe I'll buy it, but, like, it's a big if, you know?
Yeah, just like Fire Emblem Fates in Japan, it's called Fire Emblem IF.
And, yeah, no, like, and what Toronto said is also true, but, like, I really don't want to get into the ethics of fictional incest, because it's just a fucking mire, is the best way to put it.
At least for Fire Emblem 4, Genealogy of the Holy War, the villains are the only ones who do it.
Yeah, like, I'm just saying, I don't care much to talk about this topic.
Yeah, I wasn't going to continue on that topic about that if I just wanted to talk about some cool stuff about Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem is an important part of any Pokemon fan's journey.
I don't understand why the Pokemon fan part, but Smash Brother fans just they're bitches. They gotta get over it.
So, like, I actually kind of understand from an outsider's perspective. Not that the vitriol was correct, right? Oh, at some point the path diverges and you pick either Fire Emblem or Estrogen. Or both, I'm assuming.
Here's the thing. I think Byleth should have just been the Pokemon trainer version of a Fire Emblem character, because he has, like, 3... Like, it would have been great if you could, like, just swap between the 3 students like he's a Pokemon trainer. It would have been so funny and so amazing.
Okay, so now we're gonna do Icy Flight. This one is a lot trickier, so if you're watching at home, this one's a lot tighter. So if you fuck this up, there is no shame. I have fucked this up. Or sorry, Night Flight, not Icy Flight. Icy Flight's later. Night Flight is still a bitch. Let's see here. Okay, so first we do rings. Very easy.
Very easy. Is there at any point in any of these games where you can just become that, like, fat Spyro that ate 100 cigarettes or whatever? He's
no,
like,
that's a
full
mod.
of cigarettes. Yum!
Anyways, then we do chess. You gotta be careful with this one here, because it's a sudden and tight upturn.
So that's, alright, so that's a mod where you're just fat and...
Yeah.
I thought if someone just took a screenshot of the game where he just found, like, a power-up and they just put, it's so full of cigarettes. Yum!
I think that mod was made in response to another mod that made Spyro skinnier called Year of the Diet, because everyone thought the default model was too chubby, which I'm just sitting here like, really?
What do you mean?
Yeah, apparently. Okay, so then we do this guy. Now, this is the tricky part, is we've got 10 seconds, plus whatever we pick up, to do all the lighthouses. You will be below 10 seconds constantly. So you gotta do this here. Then you just jump up over here and do a hard turn.
Who doesn't love the Trunks characters, Tyronas? Who doesn't love that stuff?
And there we go, perfect. Yeah, again, I have, like, no context for Fire Emblem.
Oh yeah, Awakening has a whole thing where it's just like a bunch of your kids from the future come back in time to prevent disasters of the future because the future is fucked horrifically. Like, everyone's dying because an evil dragon awoken and killed everyone, and they just don't have the means to kill it yet.
See, I think the funniest part was when they made permadeath optional and everyone got mad like they weren't just going to a previous save if they died anyway.
I still play with permadeath, but I do the exact same thing anyway. And I also, there's literally 2 games where there's 3 games where you can turn back the clock on the map because that's an actual mechanic.
But going back to the Smash Bros thing, right? Yes, the reaction was way too vitriolic for what it was. I agree. However, like, from the outside looking in, you start with, like, 2 guys in Melee, right? And then you get 2 guys in Brawl. You know, one is the same guy. So you effectively have 1 more guy that you know about. And then suddenly we, like, double that over the course of 2 games, and then it's going to, like, 9 entries. And this makes sense from the perspective of, yes, Fire Emblem is doing numbers for sales right now, right?
Especially in Japan.
Exactly. So it makes perfect sense. But from the outside, you're just like, these are all a bunch of characters I don't give a shit about. You know?
Yeah.
And they all feel like they're in a similar archetype, you know? Where, like, the Pokemon characters and, like, the Mario characters, they're all distinct, and there's not a whole lot of overlap for the most part. Not entirely, but, like, imagine if we got Raichu and it was just Pikachu but slower and stronger, and we'd be like, really? Do we need this? You know?
The real noticers always notice Captain Falcon and Ganondorf are the same, except that speed and strength difference.
Actually, they changed it up pretty fast after Melee. Because,
I played both Captain Falcon and Ganondorf in Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm like, these are the same exact move sets.
Yeah, but doesn't Ganondorf's side B, isn't it a command grab?
Yeah. I know he's got like an upwards grab, like a downwards kick, like the regular punch, and then like it's like Captain Falcon has the same stuff where he charges at you and like punches you or grabs you.
And yeah, they are much more different now, as opposed to, like, in Melee, they were just explicitly a speed versus power.
He's got a sword! You idiots! We all have swords! Look.
Oh, well shit, hello Turtle Taco, now I can speedrun the game, you're right. If only I knew literally any speedrun tech.
The easiest speedrun tech is to just press the fast forward button on your Nintendo PC emulator.
Oh no, this is just on Steam.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, you know.
I legally own this.
Every time I play a ROM hack or whatever, I have to say legally owned Nintendo PC console.
And like, yeah, there's a lot of swordsmen in Smash lately, huh?
Yeah, Ganondorf's a swordsman. That's cool. We got Cloud. We got Seth.
God, I have not touched Smash Ultimate in a hot minute.
I'm pretty sure Sora is also one. We got the Dragon Quest little protagonist.
Oh yeah.
We got all. What? Was there like wait? There's only 2 versions of Link. I thought there was 3.
There have been 3 historically, but Young Link got phased out for Toon Link, I'm pretty sure. Which makes sense, right? Because Young Link was on the GameCube for Melee because of Ocarina of Time doing numbers. And Majora's
Everyone
Mask.
is here. So you got multiple Links. You got Ganondorf.
Oh wait, is Young and Toon Link distinct in Smash Ultimate? It's been a bit.
Not technically. I mean, they're different characters, but they're the same.
See. Hey, did you know how long it took me to find out that Link's side smash has a follow-up? Did you know if yeah. If you do a side smash with Link and press A again, he does a follow-up that does obscene knockback.
Out of the entire Mario roster, only Waluigi's the only character missing. Other than that, there is no other Mario character that is needed in the game.
That's not true. I want every color of Yoshi to be a distinct character. I think it'd be funny.
Piranha Plant getting it was already like, okay, that's interesting.
I want the Goomba stack. I want 3 Goombas standing on top of each other.
I mean, I guess Geno would be nice as well. Geno's cool. Geno, whatever.
I think the reality is that popular Nintendo's games don't get many signature characters. That's true. The anime sword fighter bloat is ridiculous. Yeah, like, again, from the outside looking in, it's just like, these guys all look the same to us. Even if, like, yes, they play different. Whereas, a lot of us were growing up with, like, the N64 and Melee, where, like, everyone felt pretty unique for the most part, you know? And yeah, Fire Emblem has a new cast basically every game.
Well, yeah, because most of the stories are literally just one and done.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, well, this would be a bad idea to make this story last more than one game. Something that Radiant Dawn should have learned from, but, oh well.
Yeah. Roy needs to be here, because Roy's our boy.
Horde is very fun to play. I like that, like, the sticking arm out, and you can, like, hang on to walls and, like, get, like, really long range.
Fire Emblem Museum. I want to go to the Fire Emblem Museum.
I do too. Oh yeah, there was that. Isn't that Tokyo Mirage Sister FE? I need to finish playing that. Tokyo Mirage Sister FE is just. What if we made like a SMT / Persona game, but it has Fire Emblem characters in it?
I'm sorry. Literally only Smash players like Roy, and that's hilarious to me. Someone who's literally seen the Fire Emblem community on Twitter and other places, that is false. Oh,
I
do
was
people
on
like
Amino
Roy?
when I was. Yeah, everyone likes Roy. It's just that, like, it's like the person who said that just perceives like some people who like Fire Emblem don't like Roy. Therefore, all of them don't like Roy.
I don't know. I'm not in Fire Emblem fan communities.
Look, Roy is just a very basic protagonist. I mean, he's got something going for him, like being a kid, being thrusted into a position of like, I need to lead an army to save everyone.
You
But
know,
other
like
than
you
that,
do.
he doesn't really got much going on.
He's Diet
Very
Marth.
safe. Diet Marth. Yeah, kinda. He really is Diet Marth. But I wouldn't say he's bad, but like I can see why some people like him, some people are disinterested. But like, you see, Tact Loose saying Fire Emblem fans don't like Roy. It's he doesn't like Roy. Like that's what he's saying.
Yeah, no, Lou's circle does not care much for Roy.
Yeah, I'm saying like if you're gonna make a general statement like that, you gotta back it up a bit. I've been down there. I've been in the trenches.
The Tranches?
Who does your group
I've been in
think
the
Roy
trenches.
insists upon itself?
Does Roy insist upon himself, chat? My circle and shitpost emblem.
Look, Roy's not good to use in Fire Emblem 6. He's basically just there to like the problem with him is just he's not allowed to promote until basically the end of the game, and he doesn't have that good of stats. It's just like, oh, once you get to the end of the game, you're now given the sword where he can actually do something. And it's just to beat the final boss for everyone.
Roy is legit a backpack. Your other characters just carry him to the finish line. It's so funny. What?
That's one way of doing it. He can kind of hold his own, but not much. It's like he's just. Fire Emblem 6 has some quirks about it, I believe, that they kind of that Fire Emblem 7 and 8 don't have.
Yeah, that happens.
It is just funny though. Like that's usually for like a lot of games up until the 3DS games. Your standard lord was not allowed to promote till the game decided, not you, the game.
Which
and
is
didn't get
a
their good
problem,
weapon
yeah.
and then they don't get their best weapon until very late game. Like they are essentially held back quite a bit.
That said, Mike, do you like Ike?
We like
I think
Ike.
Ike's all right.
We like Ike is a chant that people do when they like Ike from Fire Emblem. But also, it was also a USA president political campaign.
No, it was Dwight Eisenhower. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it came from Eisenhower, and people realized, wait a minute, Eisenhower did this. What if we just do the "We like Ike"?
Well, no, it was literally also his crowd chant in Brawl. Like
Yeah.
when you're doing good as a player playing as Ike, they start saying "We like Ike."
Yeah, Ike is pretty cool.
Oh, character movesets in Fire Emblem Warriors weren't unique to the characters, but were copy-pasted based on their weapons. That's a bit lame.
Somewhat, yeah. It's
Because, like...
the game was fun, but it was quite clear they were just kind of promoting the more recent entries and the beginning of the series when it came out, rather than the entire franchise as a whole. You had to wait for some DLC.
Yeah, that's a little expected, sadly, but yeah. Speaking of DLC, and not forgetting about people who remember the literal who's of the franchise, Sparking Zero update. I'm still ready for that.
Nam finally got introduced, which is funny because there's that one YouTube channel that says I'm playing Nam on Budokai Tenkaichi 3 every day till he gets added to the game, and he went on for over 1,000 days.
Oh,
He
that's
may
so
now
funny.
finally rest.
He's free.
Yeah. There's also another channel out there that just says killing Nazim daily till Elder Scrolls 6 release. He's on like video 1,356 by now.
Oh god. Is he at least coming up with new ways to do it?
He is desperately trying, you can tell.
He's just like...
But it's like... But like literally just some of the videos are just his character naked and he just dragged Nazim somewhere random and uses a different weapon. It's like he's quite clear, just like... He's like a god. You know, this is by the way, we only got confirmation either this year or the end of last year that they're now starting to work on Elder Scrolls 6 after announcing it back in 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, Todd really announced that game's existence just to please the shareholders.
Yep. Those
And,
kinds of people scare me.
It has backfired tremendously, by the way, for him.
Well, yeah, because it's been so long that everyone's like, if it comes out, it's not going to be worth it. There's no
It's not even
universe
going
where
to
it's
be
worth
good
it.
because the last few games after that announcement have just not been up to snuff. ZeniMax is like probably the only reason Elder Scrolls Online is even fun, despite their predatory monetization of the mounts and whatnot.
Yeah, so are they just mount skins? Because, like, I get how that happens.
No, it's just that, like, basically most mounts and all the extra customization stuff. Like, if you, like, not all of it, but, like, most of the mounts, they are unique. But, I mean, they are just mounts. They all technically do the same thing, but they do look cool. You get to ride
it's 14 style, not Guild Wars 2 style.
I think so. I mean, they have different categories, so they move slightly differently, but it's just...
They all functionally are the same, apart from the number of seats, because they can all just fly and swim now, so...
No, not all mounts can fly. The only mounts you get in the game are horse-based mounts, land. You cannot move through air or water. I mean, you can swim, but you can't... There's no, like, sea creature mount or sky mount.
Yeah, no, 14 had to do that because eventually people were tired of having to get specific mounts to be able to fly, right?
Yeah.
But, in Guild Wars 2, you have to earn the mounts in-game. But,
Oh, yeah.
they add new mobility options, like completely new ways to traverse and travel the map.
I'm also terrified what Todd's going to do, because Todd has just done everything in his power to strip the Elder Scrolls series of, like, anything that isn't, like, glazing Skyrim. And making it as generic fantasy as possible. Like, it's like, you look at it, it's trying to be unique, but, like, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I do enjoy Skyrim, but I can see that it's definitely, like, in terms of, like, what came before was way better in terms of storytelling and world building and lore.
Oh yeah, no, like, old Elder Scrolls stuff from everything I've ever heard was just cracked shit.
Like, I mean, it's just... Even Oblivion was, like, it was starting to show from there, but there was still stuff going on. Like, the biggest giveaway was in Oblivion, the Empire of Cyrodiil is not a jungle. Despite the last 3 games, it was, like, in lore, if you read a book, it was described as a jungle. And now it's just generic Roman Empire on a very, mild plains. It was always supposed to be Roman Empire-esque, but it was supposed to be like, yo, what if we had a Roman Empire, but in the jungle, and how...
I actually like Lou Mark theory, though. Skyrim sold more, so it's better.
I have Daggerfall Unity. I've been playing it a bit.
I have not played it.
I don't think I could stream it, though, because there's an obscene amount of titties.
Oh. Wait, were the titties in the game when you got it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's in the base game. It's in the, like, I'm pretty sure you can still stream it, but you can't focus in on it too much. But, like, it's kind of hard for me not to. I'm not gonna lie, especially since my character works at a conclave of Dibella.
I see. But do the boobies have blue feet?
They have nipples. They do indeed have nipples.
Okay. And also, like, I'm sure Daggerfall was, like, early enough that, like, gaming has become more business as it's gotten older. So,
Which
like,
is a problem.
Back in the day, you would just have people going, yeah, just market M, who cares? Now everyone's like, nah, if you're not at least T, you're unlikely to make money back, you know?
And that's completely false. You just gotta market it correctly.
Oh, no, but, like, it's the same issue as, like, R-rated horror movies. Where, like, yeah, just make a good movie. Or, like, R-rated superhero movies, that's what I meant.
It's like, hey, we want to make a good movie, but it's like, but if we want to make it R-rated, then they just drop everything that makes it good and just do as much gore and boobs as possible, rather than good storytelling.
Oh, like, Yes, it's. I love choosing my genitalia in Baldur's Gate 3, then I played that game like a priest. That's really funny.
I just like running around naked in Baldur's Gate 3 while dual wielding sabers and a crossbow because I'm a ranger that is very in touch with nature. I have no shame.
I don't know Elder Scrolls lore. I'm just assuming you're correct that yes, like that's just what Dibilla do.
Dibella is basically the love-making goddess.
She's about the fun.
And for some reason in Skyrim they're like, oh, Dibella is solely for girls. For some odd reason Skyrim's like, yeah, Dibella, girls only, no guys allowed.
Can't believe it. They're keeping the Sesbian Lex locked behind religion.
And it's just like, why? I don't remember that being a thing. Like, I literally, literally in Daggerfall, you go into a Dibella place and you join the guild by talking to a guy, a bald guy, but a guy nonetheless. And there's literally, like, half-naked men wearing thongs, like, you know, just all muscles and only a loincloth, just flexing right next to the statue. They are dancing and flexing.
Oh yeah, because that would weird out people who didn't know the lore. Or, like, who didn't, like, have an open mind about it.
Why did I specify bald guy? Because that was the guy who let me in, if I remember correctly.
Well, there goes the hitless run.
Well, there go. Yeah. But anyway, it's look, Elder Scrolls got a lot to it. I think the Elder Scrolls, Elder Scrolls Online is fun. It's fine. I'm pretty sure, like, as far as I know, people don't hate it for, like, its lore, at least. They only hate, like, the monetization stuff and how usually most people hate MMOs, you know?
Yeah, listen, that's been the issue with MMOs, but that's also just been the issue with games in general lately.
Yeah. But, like, as far as I know, the story and lore is what people are fine with that one. So they're doing something, at least, right enough.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Morrowind is one of the most unique fantasy settings to ever fucking exist. I'm not even joking.
You know, ironically, it's really funny. I told this to a coworker. I think if you like Morrowind and think that Oblivion was a mistake, you'll like the Dark Crystal.
You mean the movie Dark Crystal?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the movie was fine. It's been a while since I've seen it. I like all the Elder Scrolls games. I think in terms of gameplay-wise, that's a tough one to choose which one's the best. But I love you, Morrowind, but you are definitely not winning the gameplay.
Oh yeah, no, I played that on Game Pass once and it was just so clunky.
But like, there is a charm to it where you just gotta kind of realize, like, maybe don't go into the game trying to be like a complete combat-focused build for everything. Like, sometimes you gotta realize, maybe we gotta play the diplomatic route.
The Diplomancer?
Also, there is also the fact that your stamina determines your hit rate as well. So if you have low stamina and you're not recharging it quickly, you're gonna just not hit things as much.
And, like, I get that, yes, the lore was great and it was very uniquely designed, but you have to understand, especially as someone, as a modern gamer, when we've seen all of that presented better in newer games, the clunkiness does hurt going back into it, unless you're used to it already. You know?
I think maybe Oblivion's gameplay might be for you, because I enjoy playing Skyrim's gameplay, but also just there is, like, how would I say this? I don't know how you would fix the Skyrim gameplay to be even remotely balanced.
Well, part of the issue is the stealth archer.
Yeah, a lot of it is just first person. You whack the thing and then then whatever. Because Skyrim is also just combat rim. You know, just all it is fighting. There is no diplomacy route. Barely any diplomacy.
Yeah, no, I do know that offhand, that, like, Skyrim is much more like, yeah, we want you going off and having adventures, not sitting around talking to people. Which isn't necessarily wrong, but I get how...
You're not doing that in the other Elder Scrolls games either. There is some talking, but there's still plenty of adventure. The problem is there's clearly so many things that have been that have just been left unfinished and half baked. Don't even get me started on like the Thieves Guild. It makes it look like, hey, there might have been a decision to destroy the Thieves Guild. Nope, there is no decision. Despite everyone in town mentioning we hate the Thieves Guild, I wish we could get rid of them. You can't. Most of them are fucking essential NPCs that you cannot kill. And there is nothing to do about fighting the Thieves Guild, not with the guards or anything. But you can betray the Dark Brotherhood and wipe them out.
In Oblivion?
That's cool. What?
In Oblivion or Skyrim?
Skyrim.
Okay. It's been a while since I've actually gotten into either of these games. I'm sorry.
Well, look, I still recommend the series. It's fun to give it a look. You know, I can help you get installed Daggerfall Unity. It's a little clunky, but like once you get it going, you'll really understand. Because funny enough, I would say Daggerfall Unity has slightly better gameplay than Morrowind.
Okay, like, maybe I'll look into it. I admit, usually after a stream lately, I've just been out of energy and collapsing. I'm trying to work on that between eating better, exercising, and getting allergy shots.
I
So,
gotcha.
Yeah,
I think...
Sorry.
No, I'll let you finish.
Because I've realized one of the things holding me back as a creator is absolutely my energy levels. So
Mine is my mental capacity and energy because I have a lot of things that stun lock me constantly.
Yeah, that happens.
I could have absolutely streamed now with y'all but like, you know, I didn't want to do that.
And it would have to be a monster game. Lou is correct.
Alright, but like, as I was saying with like the Daggerfall Unity, it's pretty similar to Morrowind, except that the hit rates in Daggerfall are just way better.
Oh, it starts off less punishing?
Well, it depends on your build, because it literally, Daggerfall was like, yeah, both Arena and Daggerfall were when Elder Scrolls was more like, what if we wanted to make a tabletop RPG, but for a video game? So it uses the, you know the dice roll mechanic where you have to roll lower than the number to...
Oh, THAC0?
You know, like, you have to, if you roll 99, it's an automatic fail, but if you roll like a 0-1 or a 0-0 or whatever, it's
oh yeah,
critical
percentile dice, yeah. Fantasy Flight games do that.
Daggerfall works on percentile dice. I was not fully aware of this when making my first character, and I made basically a priest, this clerical class, but with only a 20% chance to hit anything with like a minor skill, which is not even a good thing. So I was hitting nothing. But then I made a new character. I did the questionnaire. I became a berserker, and I could start off with at least a 45+% chance to hit things with a fucking weapon, and that made it so much better.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah, Daggerfall is huge, but it's very empty. That's why they give you fast travel, and you could get a horse for 1,000 gold.
Oh, that's pretty cheap for, like, Elder Scrolls prices, right?
No.
Isn't it?
1,000 gold, well, in Daggerfall, that would get you a horse. Like, you can get a lot of money if you know how to, like, carry all that equipment to the... Here's the thing, in Daggerfall, you can't sell armor to the weaponsmith or just any random merchant. You have to go to the pawn shop or the armorer, and not every town has that. But if you do, you have all these pieces of armor that you can sell, and depending on your merchant skill is how much money you're gonna get, yada yada. But like, yeah, you could get 1,000 gold easily. Like it's like early on though, it's like if you're struggling, no. If you early on and you're okay, you're doing decent in fighting monsters and whatnot in dungeon, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a thief, so I don't know about breaking into stores and whatnot. But, yeah, so, like, literally the combat is, like, you can change the controls easily, but to open up and ready a spell to use, you have to press backspace.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you press backspace, you open up the list, then you click the spell, and then it opens fire. Like, that's how you do it. You have to click it from the page. But if you press Q, you will basically quick slot it or whatever to do it again. You have to, like, press that.
That would
That's
definitely take getting used to.
Yeah, but it's like it took me just a minute to figure it out. Like once I figured out, oh, I have to click the spell twice to get it equipped and activated. Then it started like it was fine. But to swing and attack, you just right click and then the direction. Like if you right click and move your mouse to the left, your character will swing the hammer to the left, up, down, whatever. I'm not sure if it affects anything, but it makes it feel like I'm doing something.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm a little tired today. I'm an
I
eepy little
understand.
bitch.
But it is, but like the combat is very simple. It is mostly dice rolls.
Daggerfall let you literally make city-destroying nuke spells if you knew how. What?
That's any Elder Scrolls game that allows you to custom create spells and you know how to exploit.
I mean, yeah,
Which-
but like, that sounds crazy. Mike, would you nuke a city?
Yes,
Oh, Mike's gone.
I'm not like, but yes.
Can't believe Mike left me.
Yeah, but yeah, the game is fun. You do have a time limit for the main quest. When you get a note that tells you about the main quest, listen to the time, how many days you have. Because if you don't do it, you do just fail the main quest, but the game will not tell you.
Oh, that's wild. That's way more like mean to
But here's
players
the
than any modern game would be, actually.
Yeah, but like here's the thing: you won't be given notes to the main quest until you reach certain level thresholds, and if they don't have, and if the message does not have a designated amount of time, you're safe. But if you start it and then you fail after the fact, well, that's too bad. Because you do have days, the amount of days, and usually they are generous though. You got like at least 30 to 150 days, depending on the quest.
They wanted you as like the average player to be able to do it.
Yeah, basically, it's playing.
but-
Think of it. Just imagine if you're just playing D&D. Imagine that the time, like how far you travel. If you quick travel on the map, it'll always be a day where no matter where you go, no matter how far you go, at bare minimum. So do remember that.
Right. That said, I'm gonna go over the guide for this one. First, we do rings. Very easy.
Ring-a-ding-ding, baby.
Usually, you kind of just do whatever they put in front of you if you want the easy way. You do a hard turn here. You don't want to do too many hard turns, but you got a hard turn here. And if you're watching on stream, you might notice I'm kind of like inching myself in the direction I want to go, like little taps at a time. Not big pushes, I'm just like little nudges here and there. Now, don't get that arch is a trap right now. We do the first chest, and then we do planes. Because we want some leeway for when we just go do the chests in a second.
Wonder what I should stream tonight, if I even should stream.
Do Dragon Ball.
I don't know,
Now we just finish up with the chests after getting that last arch. And it's smooth sailing. This makes your path way easier. There we go.
Yeah, if you just play Morrowind, you just kind of gotta have to get past like the old sort of. It's an old computer game from 1996.
I was 3 years old. How does that
You
make
really
you
are a
feel?
millennial.
Ugh.
The game is 30 years old this year.
That hurt.
Hey, them 30-year-old titties are no joke though.
I mean, they had like 10
W-
polygons.
W goons, as I say. W faps. They look pretty good. Let me tell you. Trust me. They are pretty well made.
Listen, I'm not gonna stop my stream to Google that, so...
I'm not gonna tell you to Google it. I'm just saying, just trust me. They good.
I'll trust you. I'll trust you.
Thank you. I mean, I could also find an image and send it, but I'm not gonna send that to you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you not just DMing me old ass titties.
Man, old ass titties. Real fossil fuckers understand.
Oh no, I fucked up.
I'm sorry.
That was so baffling. It like completely
I saw
blanked
you
my
die
brain.
after I said that. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. You know how many lives I've got in this game? I rarely use more than one.
I know. I'm sorry. I felt compelled to tell you.
No, it's fine. It caught me off guard.
Which part? The 16-bit titties or the fossil fucker?
Yes.
Oh, it's great. I wish Elder Scrolls kept that stuff in, but they don't.
Again, I like kind of get why, because the way they were. Wow, I've just completely fucked up this. Anyway,
At least in ESO, you do have a chest slider to make your chest bigger or smaller. It's not that much, but it exists, and I appreciate it.
well, I mean, listen, it's an MMO. They knew people were going to be fucking in that MMO, so.
Yeah, I usually play an Argonian, but recently I wanted to try out a different class and stuff. So I made I want to make an orc barbarian lady. I made sure she had a thick ass and a big chest, and some
As is
strong
proper.
arms. Yeah, as is proper. Like if I'm
Oh
not
no, I
willing to
fucked up.
fuck her, like as
keep fucking
as
up.
the saying goes, like as it goes, like if you're not willing to fuck your OC, you're not done making it yet.
That's a way to put it.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's true for all of us, right? Right, Ruby? Would you for yours?
No comment.
Hey, you.
I don't know, I feel like the rules are a little different when it's like, I don't want to say self-insert, but like it's closer to that. Where it's like idealized self.
I understand, but you get the premise though, right? Like
No, I absolutely understand the premise. How many raccoons?
Like, even if I wouldn't smash, if I can at least guarantee someone would look at this and go smash, then yeah, it's done.
Oh, you'd be shocked. You'd be shocked how low some people's standards are. Like, I've played some MMOs where people have made some like genuine hot messes on purpose and still got hit on.
Yeah, but like it's like people I actually respect. I'm kidding. I can respect those people.
No, I'm talking like a skeleton, like just a skeleton.
I mean, yeah, you could work. I see the 10 raccoons. You need some help.
Why don't you just... What do you even do with 10 raccoons?
Have you not considered teaching them how to steal things?
That could be profitable, but legally we cannot actually endorse that.
Here in Louisiana, we are legally not allowed to own raccoons as pets, sadly.
If raccoons were not for crimes, why do they have little hands made for crime?
My dad was literally considering getting a raccoon pet, like, after one of his, like, dogs died, but then he learned he couldn't, by law in Louisiana, you're not legally allowed to own a raccoon as a pet.
I feel like if they're wild, that's kind of a problem, though. It's like...
Well, as long... And yeah, raccoons are realizing if they just buddy up with humans, they get some free food. And it's not like in the domestication sense. It's more of like, oh wow, I can just get to their trash cans as long as I be cute.
Yeah, basically. Like, unironically, we're probably accidentally selecting for cuter and fatter raccoons. Like, I'm not joking.
Not yet, but almost.
I guess the alternative is... Yeah. I guess that's true.
We have actively selected, we have actively made, Mosquitoes, you know how mosquito spray like is usually like the smell and the liquids that make them like feel like they're gagging and then go away.
I guess I thought it was more like
I don't know about gagging, but like you bug spray. Basically,
Yeah.
bug spray repels bugs, but now after decades of doing it, bugs now see it as a sign of dinner and will fight through their instinct to run away to go to it because they're like it's feeding time because that means
because
food's
that's a
there
signal. Yeah,
that's now the new signal, even if they despise the smell.
that's fucked up. That's like
Like, they
actually
just-
fucked up.
But like, yeah, they're now learning that we can just go through it. Like it's yeah.
Listen carefully, Spyro. There's
That's humanity. Like that. Yeah. That's so fucked up to think about, though. And like,
I mean, it's mosquitoes though. Like, what we would like if we didn't, we weren't doing it to begin with. We would be dealing with mosquito bites that spread disease more often.
oh no, I entirely get why we did it. It's just like fucked up to think about, you know?
Like, we have to find a new way to start repelling them because now it's not working.
Yeah, exactly.
Slowly, not all mosquitoes, but now a lot of mosquitoes are.
Because they breed like mosquitoes, because they're mosquitoes. Oh, ads starting in 30 seconds. That said, I think next week we'll be back to Goob Wars. This is week 2 of Sky being in Japan, so...
Man, Sky did the white boy, the white boy. What's it called? Like, I'm trying to remember.
Also, take care, Toronto. I hope your food is delicious. I really want pasta. Do you guys want pasta?
Pasta.
Yeah, pasta.
I
Oh, I'll
think
just
of-
eat, like, plain ravioli.
Oh.
Like, no sauce, no nothing. Just raw dog the ravioli.
Alright. Also, I remember the word now. So, what was your friend's name again? My Sky?
Skyshoe. Yeah, he's in my Discord.
Yeah, so Sky did the white boy Hajj to Japan, it seems.
I don't know if I'd call him a white boy. I don't know if he'd call himself a white boy, but, you know.
I don't know what he looks like, but I was just sorry if I was making an assumption.
No, he's half Hispanic.
Well, he's still part white boy, so you
I
get-
know,
you get-
I don't want to speak on his behalf, so.
But I'm just saying, all of us who are of the Caucasian descent will someday have to do our Hajj to Japan.
See, he's going to Odaiba, though.
What's that? I mean, that's a part of Japan, but like, where?
It's in Tokyo. It's a little island.
Oh, that's cool. I
uh,
mean, still, that he's still gone to the country. I have
they-
yet to make my Hajj to Japan.
No, he's like just making a day of going to Odaiba. He was already planning it, but then we got him into Digimon.
What does that have to do with Digimon?
How long has it been since you've watched Adventure? You know,
Don't ask.
let me put it this way. Odaiba
It-
is
it-
so
it-
important that every August 1st we celebrate Digimon with Odaiba Day.
I'm assuming Odaiba is an important real-world location within the Digimon anime.
Yes. It's like, you know Jujutsu Kaisen, right?
I've never watched it.
Okay. What animes do you like
But
besides
isn't it
Dragon
like,
Ball?
I forgot. Wasn't there like I forget what it was a city in Tokyo, but the something city in Tokyo incident, the
Yes.
Hokkaido incident?
The Shinjuku incident, right, Mike?
Yeah, Shinjuku. The Shinjuku incident.
Mike is still not here. Judge him, chat.
But Shinjuku and Shinjuku.
Yeah,
Thank you, Digimon Time Strangers, for also making me think about Shinjuku Inferno.
yeah, that's
Did you
fair,
know-
actually. Yeah, fair. Shinjuku
Dead
Inferno.
adopted father. Didn't you know that, player? Your dead adopted father.
Dr. Yuki?
Dr. Yuki, your dead adopted father. Did I also mention you were adopted? And he's fucking dead.
But then you saved the world. And it's cool. Because you saved the world, and that's cool. Oh god, Bonnie, you got an ad for the Amogus show? I'm so sorry.
Turns out the show is actually really good. Everyone's like saying, wait, this is actually really well written as a comedy.
By the way, don't forget, you can fish. And I'm gonna show you... Oh, right, it's over here.
I fucked it up.
See, watch. I'm fishing. I'm fishing, chat.
But anyway, like, so Ruby, from what I've heard, I'm like, it's actually not that bad.
What'd I catch? Oh, I got a shiny Dracogon. He's purple now. That's his power.
When will I see me?
Well, that's part of the adventure. Gotta love the adventure of fishing. I feel really scumming doing this because in the back of my head I know I'm just begging for interaction, but also we kind of have to do that as streamers.
I mean, as someone who gets little to no interaction ever, with a consistency of 1 viewer, but when you check the statistics, it was actually 0 the whole time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I try. I try to get interaction. It never works.
It's one of those things where I know I'm a hypocrite here. It takes time.
I know it takes time. Some streams I actually have like a few people coming in and out, but no one really. It's the problem is the fact that I know sometimes there's a guy lurking there, but Twitch doesn't count it because they're not interacting. Because Twitch just decided lurkers don't count anymore.
Yeah, and that's partially because of the botting problem. Like, I get it.
But it literally didn't solve anything. It made everything worse.
Yeah, it did. But anyways, just to address what Dog said, no, that's kind of what all these little add-ons on people's streams are. They're saying, hey, like, you know, toss an interaction at the stream so that way I get the numbers because I get your lurking, but this is supposed to be an interactive experience, right? Also, I think you're on cooldown still, Holmes. Because there's a cooldown for fishing. I nearly got hit by a boar. So please don't call Helio the goon bug. She'll be very upset.
Why? What's wrong with calling it the goon bug?
Helio's very much not a gooner.
Oh, I thought goon as in like, you know, goon bug is if it like looking at it, what makes it a goon bug? Like a minion sort of goon bug?
No. Hey, you got shiny Zero Gone. He's the funniest mon you know.
Actually, the funniest mon I know is
Wow.
Oh, okay, you're not calling Helio Goonbug? But yeah, I also realized, like, part of the trick is to say that I'm gonna do it and do a test fish, because then you guys see it. It's in your head now. There's also a leaderboard, by the way.
All I keep getting is fucking Draco gods.
You got a team of fucking Gamras.
I guess, but like, Gamera's just all right.
No, Bonnie brought up Helio and said Goonbug, so...
I will gladly still fish in your chat, but I do want to see what I look like.
No, that's fair, but, like, I'm just saying that's part of the adventure. Now you gotta keep coming back to get all the fish. That's part of the bait.
That's what we like to call gambling. And chat, gambling is good.
I'm actually shocked nobody has pulled up the junk item yet. That's really funny.
How
Like-
rare am I in the fucking pond?
I think your base is uncommon.
And compared to what? Compared to like what else? I don't even like what am I being compared to?
Most people are uncommon.
What's common then?
I don't think I...
Dracogon, clearly.
No, he's rare too! Well, you got the long bacon enjoyer.
Heliogon, it's the Mothra. Actually, it reminds me of Silky from Teen Titans.
Oh yeah, I remember Silky.
There was that moth guy in Teen Titans.
Yeah. Woo!
I need to go feed my dogs and take a big fat piss. So I'll be
Okay.
back.
Take care. I will see you when you get back. I don't know why I'm talking like this, chat. Also, like, I had enough time to add 26. If your OC is not on the list right now, it is not because I don't want to add you. It's because I looked at my work and I said, I want to redo this to make it better. And then there's some people like Bonnie who just weren't there yet. Anyways, wild flight time. Are you ready for wild flight, Mike?
Oh boy. We get to fly wildly.
So this one, I'm pretty sure... Oh, yeah, this one's a little bit of a pain. So we grab this arch, grab this chest, grab this guy. Now we start doing boats in reverse. Do boats backwards. Do you know why they fall off the boat backwards, Mike?
Why is that?
Because if you fell forward, you'd fall into the boat.
I see.
What am I getting you for your birthday? I don't know what to say. What? I gotta buy birthday presents? Well, in France, they call boat backwards a Royale with cheese. No, they do not. They don't have boats in France. They use the metric system. Anyways, we do chests and then we do planes backwards. I have completely forgotten to actually tell you what I'm doing here. Can I just get you like a card? Can I get you a card? But yeah, the wild flight's a little bit tricky. Oh, why is my mic way down all of a sudden? Hold on. What if I got you a rock? What if Bonnie found a cool rock? 8-hour video essay. What'd you get? What'd you get? Oh, you got shiny Helio. She's minty fresh.
Oh my god.
I asked Helio if that would be okay, and she was like, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that little smile emoticon, that's definitely something Helio would do.
She really would. Oh, but like, I actually got my grandma a cool rock for Christmas. Did I tell you guys about that? This was a few years ago.
Cool rock.
Oh, it was a sauropod tooth. I got her a dinosaur tooth. Because she likes rocks, and when she looks at that rock, she'll think of me.
Yeah.
It was an unidentified titanosaur, so I don't think it was scientifically important. But, like, be careful when buying authentic fossils online. Not because you might get a fake one, but, if it's more than a tooth, it's very likely something scientifically important because of how rare fossils are. Like, trilobites are pretty much safe, though. Trilobites and teeth are, like, the two safe fossil types. So if you want a cool dinosaur...
Trilobites is bugs. Like, trilobites is bugs, and bugs are common.
Yeah, we have so many trilobite fossils, we do not need to find out more about trilobites. So there's, like, genuinely no issue with just privately only owning a trilobite fossil. Because the big issue is, like, you know, private fossil ownership. It's really cool to own a fossil, right? I completely understand. But, you know, then there comes an issue of, wait, but scientists want to study this fossil. So what happens if they have to go to your house to study the fossil? Well, it's just not going to get studied, you know?
Yeah.
So as cool as it would be to have, you know, a T-Rex skull, that's kind of a problem, like a moral issue in the scientific community, you know?
Yeah.
But teeth go wild. Genuinely go wild. Unless it's a record-sized tooth, it's fine. And again, same thing goes with trilobites. And there's probably like ammonites and stuff you can also get reasonably, because we've just got so many, and these fossils can only tell us so much. You know?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not. Don't take my word on the ammonite thing, but it feels like a correct answer. You know?
Oh yeah.
Mike, if you owned a fossil, what would it be from? Wait. Hold on. Lystrosaurus.
What the heck's that?
Oh, go Google it. It's Lyst, Rosaurus. It's the potato lizard that comprised like 90% of all life on land for a bit.
You know, I probably would do that.
Also, Bonnie, I'm not gonna lick your Saurus. That's not gonna happen. Also, yeah, more Spyro. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Are you gonna fish about it? You gonna fish about it? Who just got the world record Davidragon?
I did. It was me. I did it.
Come on. Let's see what's in there. What's in there?
I'm back, bitches!
Welcome back. What's Bonnie fishing up?
Did anyone fish me up yet?
No, actually, we keep getting mics.
Maybe you need to fix something.
I don't know. I'm assuming it's some type of true RNG in there. One copy of Prince Iflar from Chaotic. Is that expensive?
Bonnie
You're
is
talking
saying
about
don't look up.
chaotic? I'm getting into that.
No,
Bonnie
you
said
got a
not to look
shiny.
up the price. Oh my god.
Oh, it's the
Prince
most
Iflar.
expensive. $1,300.
To be fair, each chaotic card, if you got the same monster, could have a different like stat distribution. Because it represents in the show Chaotic, if you scan a monster, you basically scan them in the state they're in. So if they don't have an arm, well, you're
Oh my god.
got an arm, so you won't have it.
Yes, Mike?
I got a shiny digital hazard.
Yes, I actually asked him earlier if he'd be okay with being fishable, and he said sure. And then I asked for an alt color scheme, and he wanted the adamantine body from Digimon World 2. There he is! There's
It's
Oops.
just me. It's just regular me, not shiny me.
I'll be right back though.
At minimum 700, that's insane.
I thought there was a shiny version of me.
Oh, there is. But it's RNG.
Yeah.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
I haven't been feeling adventurous the past couple of days for very good reasons.
Use your spite to fuel you.
How about I just come over there and just personally just, steal your goggles and bunny?
How dare you? That's it. I'm hoping the new print of Chaotic learns that that's kind of some dog shit. Like,
Fuck you and your bunny.
oh,
Von Blute. Oh man, like Rabbit knows more about Chaotic than me. I know about Chaotic, but I've only started watching the show because I only watched a bit when I was younger.
I caught like an episode or two. I never got into it. Oh, thank you for the Benoit.
I've returned it.
I appreciate
Now give
it.
me my shiny.
Listen, genuinely, if you don't get it by the end of the stream, I'll just send it to you, like, in our DMs. But surely you'll get it. Just like Zero surely will get a fossil soon.
If you really don't want to do an Infinite Fusion Soul Link, we can do too many types Soul Link.
Maybe.
Oh man,
Also,
think
who-
about it though. That would just end in disaster.
They're fighting over my Benoit. Huh? Oh, you're good. We keep getting Tyranno gone.
So wait, no, you said I was in uncommon. No, I was. That means my shiny is even rarer.
Oh, right. I think I put streamers as rare as default. Whereas, like, default plushies and, like, viewers who aren't, like, streaming were the uncommon and common pool. Although I think I started at uncommon there, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Oops. My bad.
Well, at least I'm rare. Thank you. That you value me higher than Twitch does.
Oof. I didn't mean to bring that up. I'm sorry.
No. It was just a self joke because VTuber is dime a dozen. You get the
You know what? Here, no, wait. Umps. Link your Twitch in the chat. I want people to follow you. I know.
I appreciate. I didn't mean it to be like that. I meant it more as like, oh, we are a dime a dozen because we're Twitch street because we're VTubers.
No, but I realized no, I should be helping you out, and like as much as this was an unplanned sort of hanging out collab, it is still a collab, and you deserve recognition.
I appreciate it. To be honest, I kind of just like it would just be nice to be able to hang and actually watch YouTube videos and stuff with you.
Yeah, no, I totally get that, but, like, you know what? No, I should be helping support you two as much as, like, you're a friend and I've been, trying to be a good friend. This is part of that. Throwing a plushie at me, I see how it is. Yeah, go follow Umps, and, like, if he's live and I'm not, like, I mean, listen, obviously, if you just think Umps is cooler than me, that's fine. But this is my channel. I'm gonna pretend I'm important.
Yeah. The last stream thing I did was Slay the Spire 2. We're climbing the ascension ladder as in Slay the Spire 2.
But what do we think of the attack frogs? I quite like them.
They are quite nice. They're giving me fan-made Pokemon vibes.
Yep, kinda. I like the attack frogs. This used to be such a nice swamp.
I feel like thinking about Slay the Spire 2 and looking at you, Ruby, and like you're giving me you're either you're giving me like the Defect vibes, or you might like the Necrobinder.
I don't know what those are.
The characters we have like, I forget what the first guy's name was, like the basic one you get who's like the warrior archetype, but I think he's just, we call him Ironclad. Then we got the Silent, who's like daggers and poison. The Necrobinder, who has a giant skeleton hand called Asti that takes the damage for her. And she also increases your Doom. Then we got the, forget what his name was, but I'm just going to call him, like, the Prince or whatever. He's a prince from the stars. He makes a bunch of swords and throws them.
I see.
And
which one's the most
things.
Unga?
Unga Bunga is Ironclad.
Okay. Because
and the Defect is like a robot who has a core that's broken, but he generates these orbs that float around him, and then like they do different effects depending on what element is in them.
Like, do you play Final Fantasy XIV at all?
I did a while back. I told you about this.
Yeah. Do you want to guess what my main jobs were?
What? Is it fighter?
Warrior was in fact my main tank. Yes.
I was about to say, were you a Dragoon? Were you a floor tank?
No, Dragoon was too complicated for me. I played Summoner after the rework.
I had played Summoner before the rework.
Yeah, but Summoner after the rework is so brain dead. It's great. I love it.
I just remember playing Summoner, and this is fun, and then like a couple months later, it's like Summoner got a rework or whatever. I'm just like, I noticed something, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not,
No, I loved how intuitive it became, unironically. Maybe I'm just bad at video games, but I loved it.
Look, I would love to just see you try a game like Slay the Spire 2 with me.
I mean, like, I'd have to look into it. It's just, I'm not super interested in it, so I'm not sure on it, you know?
Yeah. My friend Blade said the same thing, but then now he's at like nearly 90 to 100 hours, and I'm only at like 25.
And it doesn't help that, like, Monster Hunter's getting the updates too, and I'm gonna want to play that. I might want to play some Space Marine 2 again, because apparently that's been doing good.
I tried to want to try out the demo, and I'm like, the demo is 80 gigabytes of storage. What the fuck?
Wait, for what?
Space Marine 2.
Oh, yeah, it's a beefy game. Although, 80 gigs?
Yes.
That's insane.
For the demo.
That's just gotta be, like, the whole game but locked off at that point. Like...
Yeah, probably. Also, you know, the quote-unquote photorealistic graphics aren't helping.
Yeah. Mike, would you play Space Marine 2?
I'll say this, I would play Space Marine 2, but, like, I mean, I could pay for it, but at some point I'm just like, damn, I would definitely play some games with some folks, but if they bought it for me, because I've bought quite a lot of games for some folks.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's a game you would play if gifted, but not one you will actively seek out because you're not an invested fan, right?
I mean, I like Warhammer, I do. I'm just like, Space Marine 2, it looks fun, but I'm just like, also, the price of a full-blown game that I'm not even sure if I'm going to put as much time as I think it's worth the money, I don't know.
No, it's fine. And Bonnie, don't apologize. You're excited about Chaotic.
Because mostly, I mean, I'm a fan of Chaotic. I'm watching the show, but mostly it's just I want to paint my own Space Marine and like customize them. That's the biggest draw for me.
And you gotta grind for that.
Oh fuck!
Oh, you didn't know you have to grind for that?
I knew you have to grind for some because I watched the Pancreas No Work review on it.
Yeah, you gotta grind for most paint schemes.
Maybe I'll just.
But yeah,
I mean, I wanted to make myself look like the Minotaurs.
also like gold.
I like the Minotaurs. I just like how their one describing feature is they are like everyone's a jerk, but they are uniquely just assholes.
Yeah, like they're an easy top 5 biggest dicks in the Space Marine chapters, aren't they?
I don't know because my investment is fantasy. When I say I like Minotaurs there, I do mean, you know, legitimate Minotaurs that will just fucking crumple you.
Oh, I thought you were talking the Space Marine chapter.
No, same thing as Space Marines. They're both just unrepenting assholes because Minotaurs fall under the Chaos faction in fantasy because Minotaurs are part of the Beastmen race.
Oh, gotcha. Like, I knew about Beastmen, and I knew they had, like, bulls and goats.
My favorite faction in Warhammer is the Beastmen.
I'm so sorry from everything I've heard about Total Warhammer 2.
Nope, Total Warhammer 2, one of the final updates and DLCs, they became literally the strongest faction in the game.
Ah, yes, the true and real Minotaurs of Athens. It's like a friggin' flicked info dump. You're so right, though.
Literally, they're still one of the strongest factions in the game to this day. But on the tabletop and in the lore, I just stare at that shotgun and consider putting it in my mouth. Like, that's how bad it is for them. I just do, like, why is Kragnos not a Beastman, man? Why did you do this to me?
That's it, yet reading that, Bonnie, it sounds like Chaotic had a good idea, but that good idea was not good in execution, which hurt the longevity of the game. Does that make sense?
I mean, it lasted at least 10 to 12 years.
Did it really last that long?
Yeah.
With that kind of RNG going on?
It lasted until, like, 2014. From, like... Okay, maybe I got it wrong, but it's somewhere between, like, 2007 to 2014.
I get how it didn't become a new standard TCG in the rotation alongside Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh!, right? So, like, 4 years, which is not nothing. That means they got at least a couple of sets out, right?
I heard they were stopped printing cards at, like, 2014. They stopped, like, manufacturing and selling them.
Okay. 8 sets. Yeah, that's not bad, but I get how, like, eventually the RNG's, like, this is not going to be making the sales as people catch on to how kind of horseshit it is.
So,
But it's a
Chaos.
really cool idea, even from a game dev perspective of, what if every monster you play is unique, right? That's a cool idea. But it's just not good for a gameplay perspective. You know?
The crash out of Yu-Gi-Oh! What do you mean by that?
Oh, that was probably in the middle of, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Power creep horseshit. It was the mass influx of Vanguard. Okay.
What's Vanguard?
Card Fight Vanguard?
Yeah.
It's another TCG. It's an anime one. I don't know all the specifics.
I see.
But yeah, reading that, like, again, even as a developer, you go, oh yeah, every card you play is unique. That's super cool. And obviously, from a monetization perspective, that's really appealing, let me tell you. Because, you know, now players are going to buy more packs to get as close to the best version of a card they can, right? But, like, as players catch on, they're going to get really tired of getting, like, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Brought too much BS in, and since Yu-Gi-Oh! Wouldn't ban the cards people wanted banned, they left Mass to Vanguard. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Almost died because of it. Okay, I guess I don't know. Mike, do you know about this? Mike is AFK still. Anyway.
I could ask Sane about it because she knows some stuff about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Usually I'd ask Sky, but, you know, Sky's in Japan.
Well, anyway, Chaos is coming back, and the people who are making the cards, and the people who made the who are making the Dragon Ball, like the people who made the Dragon Ball trading card game that's going on right now.
And I'll be honest, I think now is the perfect time to strike with Chaotic, because most of the big TCGs have their grumblers. Nobody's 100% satisfied with anything right now, right?
Chaotic would make a killer app game, but the monetization would be terrible. It would be the fucking worst, let's be real. Because every modern day app is just a gacha game or some terrible monetization with energy and bullshit.
Did I tell you? I reinstalled Angry Birds 2, right? Because I was like, fuck it, I could use an old game. And I was playing, I was like, wow, this is refreshingly unmonetized, all things considered.
Yeah, I miss Infinity Blade. I miss all 3 Infinity Blades. They had fucking books. Infinity Blade, this app, had 2 books.
Actually, you know what? I'm sorry, I just thought of this. With the Chaotic app. So, unironically, you could kind of play into the random variance thing, right? You just make it so that every card has a hard cap for stats, and then you fuse fodder cards to increase, like, another card to that cap, right? Like, you could actually do that in gacha-style fusion, while still keeping the core Chaotic gameplay, right? Like, no, it would make a killer app, I agree. Currently, the best ways to play are Rewind plus Recode or Portal to Param. I don't know what those are.
I don't know what those are either. But apparently for new Chaotix that's coming out in October, you can't use your old cards anymore.
That makes sense. I completely understand that. Like,
My brother hope it's good because we're gonna take the day off of work to go get him day one. We're gonna wake up early if we have to.
But, like, yeah, now is absolutely the time to strike, because people are tired of the fact that Magic is universes beyond forever. People are tired of Yu-Gi-Oh! Being back and forth solitaire forever. People are tired of Pokemon being Pokemon. People are tired of Digica and One Piece.
Scalpers.
Yeah. Like,
browser Chaotic Recode. I'm gonna check that out right now.
all of the top 5 TCGs right now have issues. So Chaotic is in the perfect time to strike, because people remember it. People will remember Chaotic existed within card game spaces. They will see that and they will go, yeah, I want to play that again, actually. That looked cool. I missed it the first time. Or I really liked this game the first time. So it's a genuinely good time to do it right now. You know? You know what? I'm gonna take just a moment to stretch, because I should probably do that more. Let me just... stretch. Stretching. Oh, I needed that, actually. Oh,
Yeah,
God, did I need that.
good.
Listen, I realize it's been 2 hours. I should probably just make a stretch break myself.
Yeah.
You know when, like, you've been sitting too long and you stand up and stretch and, like, all the blood flows through your body again?
Yeah.
That. Oh.
I still need to eat dinner, but I can easily make. I have stuff I can easily warm up in 5 minutes flat.
Did you make brickin'?
No, stop! Don't stop!
What? No, brickin' is good.
I don't have any brickin'.
Man, the ground chicken was $1 off at the grocery store today, so I was like, oh, it's brickin'
I
time.
wasn't worried about stuff at the grocery store. I work at the grocery store. I just wanted out of there. I'm
Yeah, but the brickin'.
tired of life, man. I'm tired.
But the brickin'.
Brickin's not gonna change my life yet. I'm not ready for it.
Okay, what about PB and wet?
I will just force feed you the wet part if you dare suggest it again. I know what that is.
Okay, but
No.
what if eating PB and wet let you do a collab with your Oshi? Would you eat it?
Yes.
Okay, who would it be?
Zen. She's the reason I'm fucking VTuber.
Also,
What's so funny?
no, just I forgot that Bonnie tried PB and wet for a moment. I actually forget if I watched that, but I do remember you posting it. I tried
I'll
PB
eat
and
a
wet
PB
and got
and wet
nothing.
if I get to hang out with Zentreya.
That said, like, I've actually got a question now, like... Honestly, I don't think I've even asked Sky this. So, like, you sit in on Zen streams a lot then, right? Right?
What?
You sit on Zen streams and, like, watch VODs a lot then?
Not anymore. I did watch a few quite back, like, when I was getting into VTubing. It's just... I started missing them and I started feeling bad. And
Okay,
it's
so
hard to go
that's
back.
not just me, because that was me with Yomi too. Like, unironically. And I, to use the cringe weeb term, I consider Yomi to be my Kami Oshi because she's the first VTuber that I saw and went, oh, I want to be like you, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But yeah, I also started missing streams and feeling bad, which would lead me to missing more streams. And it sucks, I get that. But you should go back and watch Zen and take notes. I'm saying this as your friend, okay? Go watch Zen, take notes about what you like about her streams. Try to be more like Zen, but also being your version of that, okay?
I see.
Because, like...
Is this a PB and wet?
And listen, Bonnie, I think you would make a pretty good streamer, if anything.
The dogs are just staring like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Bonnie?
Are you trying PB and wet right now? No, I'm saving that for when I audition for SVA. When I audition for SVA, I will PB and wet.
I will eat a PB and wet if I can get into if it'll give me a chance of joining SVA.
No, that's gonna be my good luck charm. What's also you found a blue raspberry flavored shiny Tyrannogon.
Oh my
What
god.
I vaguely remember from watching Zen is just like VTubing just looked fun. She looked like she was having fun. She was very funny. Like her and the chat were very chaotic with each other, and they got to have fun times. And they had like a lot of friends they could hang out and do like things with, just be silly, you know?
Right, exactly.
All right.
And I'm just like, that looks so fun. This feels like what's missing in my life. Digital Hazard, but shiny. All right.
Oh no, that's the normal color. The red one's the shiny.
All right.
But yeah, like, I know it sucks, especially if you're feeling guilty. Go watch your Oshi. Hey, you found shiny Freeble. The real gamers get the cheese.
Oh my god.
That stinky
I-
Nublar cheese.
All right. I see it now. Now I get why you asked. Why you asked for a little shiny colors, Ruby. I see it now. I see it.
Yeah, I literally did that in our DMs with Mike, Zero, and Freeman, and I guessed correctly on all of their shiny palettes.
I'm still not sure what I should even stream tonight, or if I should. If not, I don't. How long are you going to stream, Ruby?
I'd like to go at least for another hour, honestly. Maybe more, because as usually I don't want to say hamstringed. Usually I'm cut a bit short because Sky has real life on Saturdays. But I could just play Spyro at least until the end of the first game, which I'm more than halfway done with now.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm just not sure what to do. If I'm just gonna hang out with someone, I want to do more. I want to do stuff while hanging out, but you know.
Yeah. And, like, going back a bit, I'm sorry, chat, if I ever sound like I'm ignoring you. I am seeing all your typing, I just don't always have the best response or time to respond. But, like, Turtle Taco, correct. Find a niche you fill, and just do better, have a starting
Or do better, in general.
If possible, find a niche you can fill or do better. Like, I bring a unique angle with the monster stuff, right? Like, from what I've seen, the monster raising and taming and fighting, like, monsters as your focus as a monster expert is a very unique niche within VTubing that I didn't even think of. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't just play what makes you happy, right? But yeah, fill a niche. Fill a niche and do your best at it. And talking with people, networking, that's all important. Just be polite, be professional, be someone that you would want to hang out with, you know?
I gotcha.
And
See a need, fill a need.
I mean, yeah, unironically.
Who remembers robots?
Yeah, I remember watching it recently. Did Bolt stream it like late last year, early this year?
You watch it, you mean?
Yeah.
Probably.
That sounds familiar. Like, it was either Bolts or Yomi, but I'm pretty sure it was Bolts. But yeah, no, it's a good movie. And yes, if someone else is doing your niche, try to do your best. If possible, do it better than your competition, yes. Even within, like, broad niches or filled niches, you can find something that makes you, you. You can bring a unique perspective.
Another sting on. But yeah, I hear you. I'm listening. I'm just like.
But yeah, Bonnie, like, you have to understand. I can't say last year. 2 years ago, I was just streaming games in Discord. You know how long Zero's been telling me I'd make a good streamer? Mike, you know.
Yeah.
It's been
very,
years.
very much.
It's been
a second
years.
shiny digital hazard. Oh my god.
It's been years of him telling me this, and I only started VTubing because I lost my fucking job. And I've been so nervous the whole time.
My brother told me I'd make good at being like a commentator for games or streaming or whatever, but hey, it turns out the key factor that was missing for me commentating on stuff is having an audience, which if I don't have, you know what I think I told you before, it's the self-defeating cycle.
And Bonnie, PNG tuber is valid. I'm probably going to be a PNG tuber for a bit after my next update that I'm teasing again. Hey everyone, there's going to be an update, possibly in the next few months.
I started as a PNG tuber. Sane gave me my 3D model.
Yeah. Like, PNG tubers are VTubers. See, the modern
Yeah.
VTuber umbrella is really funny because there's roughly 3 convergent points of evolution. If you might let me use a needlessly scientific term, right? Because
All right,
we have...
one more fishing, then I'm gonna head out.
Okay, take care, Mike.
Well, after the result of my fishing.
Well, still, I mean, like, you
Yeah,
want to hang
yeah.
out with your cool new friends, I get it. Hey, you got the trash item!
Hooray!
Shiny Stingmon.
Wait,
wow,
wasn't
that's
this supposed to be rare? I knew. See, I knew Lou would appreciate making his shiny like that puke green and a trash item. You know.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right. I'll be seeing you later.
Take care. Ah. But let's see. I think the VTuber that is And listen, if you want to be a PNG tuber, you can be a PNG tuber. It's not even particularly expensive to start as a PNG tuber. It's, in fact, much more affordable unless you're getting something crazy. Like, not to spoil what's happening, I'm paying a lot for the PNG tuber rig that I'm getting done relative to most PNG tuber rigs. It is effectively going to be a 2D VTuber rig, but light. Also, listen, Turtle. I appreciate you lurking and listening. And some of the best casters of Dota started in voice chats on TeamSpeak. Yeah, like... Genuinely, Ohms. You just gotta find your niche. And your niche might not be a genre. It might be how you do your commentary. Or bring about your content. You have a niche, okay? You have a unique you to bring to the sphere. God, that felt really good to say. I know I'm gonna be a hypocrite about that later.
Yeah. At least I know I'm kinda sexy.
And so humble, too.
Thank you. I'm the most humble person I know. Didn't you know?
Well, like, yeah. Unironically, like...
Look, a good part about VTubing that I realize is, like, I need to make myself look good. Like, visually, I need to look good.
So, like, I know that you've got your current 3D rig, right? Which I'm
Yeah.
very happy that I
Those-
showed you the outfit that you bought, because it's the you got the goggles, I know.
I like the Sane just decided to make it for me as a gift. She was just, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, no, and that's kind of the fun part about having friends. Also, take care, Turtle Taco. Go lurk. Go lurk in your hole. That's where the chat goes when they're lurking. They go in the hole.
If you put your hand on, like, my dirt fluff, would it feel like sand?
Probably like soft sand. Like, you felt like really fine sand grains before that are clumped together, right?
I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's probably gonna feel like sand at, like, a beach or, like, ash.
Yeah. Well, like, densely packed sand. Because, you gotta look like that. I fucked up, chat. My hitless run is over again.
It's always a hitless run until your next hit.
And honestly, Bonnie, label it that, promote it. Unironically do that,
I'm gonna
promote
either
it.
make a video or stream me and my brother opening up chaotic cards and learning the game.
And,
Where's my boy Bodil? Make him a good deck. Fuck you guys if you don't make Bodil a good deck.
But like, sorry, I'm thinking about the VTuber thing now and how I'm a huge fucking hypocrite. Because I get it, I have horrific anxiety and depression. I really, 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 really want this VTuber thing to work out in the long run. But
I understand.
I was
Next door,
paralyzed.
check out my waves.
Well, like,
Sorry.
No, I'm kind of having an emotional moment.
I'm sorry.
But, like, I realized that in order to I think I said this a few streams ago. It's so easy to just give up. But as much as it's easy to give up, I'm not going to be happy if I give up. So I have to work. And it sucks that I have to work, but I have to work. You know? Anyways, let's do Icy Flight. About to start crying. And yeah, Bonnie, I do genuinely see a lot of me when I see you posting stuff like that. I don't mean that as a judgment. I don't mean that as, like, anything negative about you. But I get it. Anyways, we start with the towers. We flame them. We mix in some boxes on the way. Then we do... basically, this one is a weird mixed path, for lack of a better word. You kind of just gotta loop and figure out how this works best. This is my path. Your path may be different.
Turn on the TV! No, turn on the orb! Any orb! They hit the
Dude, turn on the channel.
fire!
Doesn't matter. Turn on the TV. Doesn't matter which channel.
My favorite is just still like the wizard one where he's like, turn on the orb! Any orb! They hit the fucking spire!
But next we do trains backwards. We're gonna do a backwards train. I like to mix in this helicopter, but you do not have to. And then we just do helicopters. First we do this area, completely clearing it out. Yeah, we do trans backwards.
Trans backwards is,
Rants.
snapped. No, it's snapped.
Oh, we haven't gotten to the part where we kill child soldiers yet, Freeman. That's a real part of Spyro 2.
Well, who's the worst guy? The guy killing the child soldiers or the one sending the child soldiers out?
I don't want to have that discussion.
The ethics of who's more morally wrong? The person who sends out the soldiers or the one who kills the soldiers?
Because, like, to understand where the meme Freeman is referencing comes from, in the second game, because, like, okay, I know this is the literal lowest stakes in the world. How much Spyro lore background do you know about gems and enemies?
Doesn't really matter. I don't care.
No, it's fine.
I know Nasty Nork is the most, is just the best villain. He has the most in-depth character.
No. Absolutely fine. So, we start off Spyro 1 with the intro that Nasty Nork has figured out a spell to turn gems into minions for his evil cause. So, when you defeat an enemy and a gem pops out, that's because you are reverting it to a gem.
Mm-hmm.
In the second game, there's no gems. Killing an enemy releases a spirit particle.
I mean, you just got a gem right there instead of a spirit particle.
No, in the second game.
I thought this was the second game.
No, this is the first game.
Oh.
Yeah, no, so in Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, enemies just die and release their spirit for you to power your power-ups. And one of the enemies is a little baby chick that throws grenades at you. Or, sorry, spits missiles at you. So Spyro canonically is a war profiteer who kills child soldiers. Like,
So Spyro's the bad guy.
Spyro might be the bad guy.
I mean, the only reason Riptor is worse is just because he's the one sending out the child soldiers to begin with.
It kinda. I mean, these are Spyro can't get any more based. But after Freeman played Spyro, because it's a cheat, it's a good gift game, and Freeman had never played it, and he loves his dragons, right? So I bought it for him, and he played it through.
He loves dragons. Wink, wink.
Oh no, he just thinks dragons are cool as shit. That's why his plushie Sona is wearing the dragon hoodie.
Oh yes, no, dragons are coolish. Here's the thing: I find a lot of things cool. It's just a shame I am also a terribly down bad person, so I can also see them in a sexual manner.
Yeah, we have found Bubba, unfortunately, Freeman. But we will get to Bubba later. But basically, after the second game was over, I just found a picture of Spyro wearing the sunglasses that he gets, the one that I'm wearing now. with like a big shit-eating grin on his face, and I captioned it, "Why, yes, I killed child soldiers. How can you tell?"
That's great. Man, that reminds me of the real life historical. I'm not.
Yeah,
going.
no, do not take that
I'm
joke
not.
any further.
I won't. Trust me. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, but yes, Bubba's the DILF. We all know Bubba's the DILF. Ugh. But Spyro is a magical game for me because it's so comfy once you figured it out.
Then ham.
Wait, what?
Sorry, I switched to my PC.
Oh. Let's see here.
If this one doesn't give me my shiny,
Okay, but if there was a magical girl series where, like, one of them is a purple dragon, I'd be... Call me a zombie the way I was
it's
deadass.
a shiny, but it's not the one I want.
But it's
Fuck
blue raspberry
you.
flavored.
I mean, yeah, he looks poisonous, like a poisonous sea creature.
But yeah, like, I'm not saying Spyro would make, like, Spyro the character Spyro would make a good magical girl, but the idea of, like, purple dragon magical girl would be kind of cool. You know? Also, yes, Kamen Rider, I think, does legally count as magical girl. That's fair.
What about Magical Boy? Kamen Rider Magical Boy.
Oh, no, that's different. Oh, fuck, I fucked up. I didn't even know I could fuck up. In Kamen Rider Saber, the girl becomes a purple dragon rider. Well, that's clearly the best one, then. I don't even have to watch the series to know that's clearly the best one now. It's probably not the best one. Don't worry. I know it's probably not the best one. Saber is really bad. I tried to watch... Wow, it's really bad if a Kamen Rider fan can't finish a Kamen Rider series. Okay, I don't know how I skipped that twice, but whatever. Magical Boy, don't you mean Goku in his Super Saiyan form? No, it's different because, like, you need a transformation sequence. You need a henshin. So Kamen Rider fit. Super Sentai is magical girls, but for boys. Right?
Oh, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Kamen Rider's not... I don't know.
Like, listen, Kamen Rider fans also have weird ideas of what is good, and I mean that affectionately, because they're Kamen Rider fans. They're already kind of invested in Kamen Rider. The good clips you see from Wizard, like, I guarantee those are... It's like when you see a good clip from Ghost Game. Like... Oh my goodness. Tyrannus, thank you for the 500 biddies. And thank you for the head pats.
Yosh.
But yeah, like, there comes a point where a clip is not always indicative of the total quality of the show. Like, for a while, there were so many animes that got watched because they got one funny clip in the first 2 episodes that went viral, and then the entire show was not good. Like, or like, let me rephrase, the entire show did not keep people invested for much longer, is more accurate. Not good is subjective, obviously, but yeah. Kamen Rider Gav was so fucking good, and I was initially so judgmental, candy-themed, and yet somehow the darkest, grimmest shit ever. Okay. Like, I guess dark and grim isn't necessarily a selling point, but I can understand appreciating it. Oh, near the end of the show? Oh, that's the worst. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's... Ooh. Because, like, clip shows are kind of what the term hype moments and aura got made for, huh? When you think about it. It's a very happy main cast, but the main villains are just the absolute worst. Affectionate. I understand entirely. But yeah, no. And, like, there's something to be said about, like, not every show's gonna be for everyone. But yeah, when you get sold one thing and are met with another, it does kind of suck. Gav literally beats up drug dealers that want to turn humans into drugs. Would you guys turn me into drugs, and what kind of drugs would I be? That's what I gotta know right now.
You're like a weed, so there it is.
So you're gonna squeeze me for my weed juice?
Well, I wasn't paying attention. I heard, like, if you were a drug, what would you be? I'm like, weed.
I mean, like, accurate, but also... Also, the main villain looks like Dapper Cthulhu. Okay. Now, I did watch a single Kamen Rider series from start to finish, just for the record. And it was Gaim, which is, like, the least Kamen Rider series. Oh, the synthetic weed spice. Tyrannus, say hi to the Hat Man for us. But if he offers you something...
Man?
Oh, when you take... When you take 17 Benadryl and suddenly you're meeting the Hat Man.
Who's the Hat Man?
He's the Hat Man.
That doesn't whatever.
He's the man you meet when you take 17 Benadryl. I don't know what's so complicated about this. Also, ads are starting in 30 seconds. Oh man, I might beat this within 3 hours. Oh. Woo! So, I realized I have not been yapping much. The fools in these levels are switches. I'm Benadryl, so I make you sleepy, but I also stop you from exploding. Okay, I can accept that. I can accept being Benadryl. I'm Gakumba? What? What's Gakumba? What's Gakumba? Oh, it's an old Tumblr meme. Okay, one of the old Tumblr memes I don't know. Me, Lagunga. Oh. Someone mistyped Goomba. Oh, got it. Goomba is such a fun word. Like, it's just fun to call someone a Goomba, right?
You fucking Goomba.
See? Yes, the Hat Man is a paralysis demon cryptid. Yeah, a sleep paralysis
I remember watching a Three Idiots video playing Mario Party, and Syriax was just like, it's just so out of pocket and left field, because he doesn't like Goombas. He doesn't like ugly characters sometimes. And he's like, guys, I gotta have my op on here as the AI for us to fight. And I just want to say, I do mean to sound racist. I fucking hate
Jesus.
Goombas, man.
Jesus.
That's literally what he said. He's like, I do mean to sound racist.
That's so old, internet. Oh god. Like, you know what I mean when I say that, like...
I guess, yeah, but it's like, it was so good, because it was so out of left field.
Yeah, no. Like, all offense intended, but I hate Goombas.
Here's the thing, you should hear some of this shit, like, the Dono says, like, unintentionally. Like, it is like, he's not trying to sound terrible, but he comes off so badly half the time.
Also, listen, if I see an R and a B, and it's like 4 to 6 letters, I'm just gonna assume you're talking to me. Spelling is fake. We made that shit up.
Man, if I were to try to, even if I build up to explain the situation and I were to quote Dono, you would still be like, what? It's so funny. Like, there was a recent video where I was watching, like, him and Rhyme play, Sparking Zero, but it's modded. And so you have, like, so one of them was, like, playing Goku, and the other one was playing Black Frieza. Oh God.
Oh no, I immediately see where that's going.
What Dono said, he did not mean it to come off that way.
Yeah.
But because it was so fun. It was so I just
He was getting into character, so to speak.
No, trust me. You'll see what I mean when I show you. It's so. It was just like when you listen to it, you'll understand what the intent was, but how it came off was just.
Wait, that.
Oh.
Dog, that's the funniest thing you could possibly do is fish from the ad realm, actually. Also, ruby-eyed Shadrid.
So, okay, so the most base.
What's going on?
So I was basically trying. So basically, to at least give you some context. So Dada was sometimes like being a bit in character of like, this is Goku who has not seen Frieza been revived yet. This is like Super Saiyan 3 Goku at best, so he doesn't know about Golden Frieza and he doesn't know about Black Frieza.
Yes.
So he's like, you know, like sometimes like when some characters say they're like, I don't know who you are, like, or I don't know why you're like this, but it doesn't matter, I'll beat you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically he was trying to say like, Frieza, I don't know why you're black, but and then he just
he
paused and he was like, he realized exactly what he said. And then they couldn't stop laughing.
That's such a oh god, wait, what did I just say thing.
He literally went, wait, like even he went like, wait a second. He's like, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
I didn't mean it that way. Like we all get it. It's a very easy slip of like the you don't think about it.
Even the comments were like, "You are so glad you're so lucky Syriax wasn't there. He probably would have called you out so hard." Because Syriax is black.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, it's funny. Like, look, they're able to poke fun. Like, you know, they're able to do it in good faith.
Right. No, exactly. It's like, you know.
Like they absolutely do get mad and yell at each other, but they are good friends at the end of the day, and they're adults, like they understand. It is just funny.
Motherfucker, I'm missing 5 gems, motherfucker, 5 gems. It's down here somewhere, and now I gotta go find it. I'm so fucking mad. 5 fucking gems. Are you fucking kidding? It's over there. Motherfucker. I fucking hate it here. Anyway, now that's over. Yeah, what's up, Bonnie? I sounded like Boldole from Chaotic. I don't know what that sounds like.
Oh yeah, basically think of Droopy. The dog is like real name.
Oh, but like more manic?
Yeah, here's the thing. It's just the season 1 for Chaotic's art style is really the only reason the show is held back so much. Like when watching the episodes, the animation studio is desperately trying to make it look cool and way better than it actually is. Like they're actually trying to do good camera angles and stuff.
It's janky like mid 2000s Flash.
Yeah, you know the show 16? It's literally that.
Yeah, but like. Except, you know, with 16, it wasn't filming an action show.
Yeah, here's the thing. And Bodil, if you compare Season 1 Bodil to the card, he looks nothing like the card. He just has an elongated head, Droopy's fucking mouth, and kind of looks like he has a head that's like a mixture of Droopy and a fucking orangutan or whatever. Yeah, Season 2 went to, you know, the faux anime that you know, Western animation like to do sometimes, where it's like you could tell it's really good. It's like you know, it's like some they try to do.
Hello, Espy. Lovely to see you. Glad you could make it. You should fish. You should fish and see what you fish up. Maybe you'll get omps. It's definitely not bait.
You're look. I've only fished up myself once, and I'm a rare. No one has fished me up besides me.
Again, if you don't catch it by the time I beat this game and I end the stream, you caught a shiny Freeble, because the real gamers get cheese.
What do you mean the real gamers get cheese? Explain thyself.
The real gamers get the cheese. Okay, so have I explained Super Adventure Box to you?
No.
Fuck. Sorry, I just got knocked off the edge.
that was perfectly timed. I was like, do you know what Super Adventure Box means? No. Fuck.
Okay, so every late April, early May, Guild Wars 2 has an event called Super Adventure Box. It is a platforming, side content kind of game, right? And there is a extra hard mode with, like, a bunch of instant death traps involved, right? And this is called Tribulation Mode. I dragged Freeman and Mike through Tribulation Mode. And the entire time, because it takes so fucking long to get multiple people through, Freeman's mantra was, "The real gamers get the cheese," over and over and over. Because that was the only thing keeping him going, is that he'll get some fucking achievements at the end.
Oh my god! I found the clip. You just have to see the clip in itself because it's so good.
Actually, did you know you can add sound bites to your fish ups?
Yeah, I mean I've done it on Yomi's and Sane's before. You can hear sound effects.
I might have to do that for Freeman saying that, actually.
Anyway, I found the clip.
You found
so
homework.
good.
It's homey. Yeah, I think after the first game I'll probably be done. I do love this game, but like 3 or 4 hours is plenty. And I am in the home stretch. Yeah. But like, it was also nice having a Saturday stream that's not cut short by social obligations.
I gotcha. I mean, you could always, like, if you're not both playing a game, one person leaving isn't always a bad thing.
Oh yeah, no, it's that Sky usually has obligations about 2 hours in to get to on Guild Wars days.
Oh, today's supposed to be a Guild Wars day.
Yeah, but Sky's in Japan.
Maybe you could have an ESO day with me. Who knows?
Yeah, I was like, no, this is good because it'll give me a week to just relax and don't worry about the collab or like what we're doing in the prog. Just play a game I'm comfortable with, you know?
You gotta throw me some invites for a collab every so often. I'll do them.
Well, listen, most of my week is pretty full, admittedly. Because, listen, I'm working not 40 hours a week. It's minus 2 hours, so that's 38. Then I leave 3 hours early. So, like, above 35, below 40, technically. I get paid for effectively 40, though.
I gotcha.
But, so that's I have to balance that in streaming, because streaming is, unfortunately, the side hustle, right? I have to keep that in mind, even though I'm trying to improve, even though I'm trying to grow, even though I'm trying to be better every day, right?
Yeah, I gotcha.
So Fridays is Soul Link was 0, which, you know, that's what works for both of us, so that's not going anywhere. And then Saturday's the Guild Wars thing with Sky, so unless Sky brings up something he's doing different, that's just kind of my schedule, right? So Thursday is my freest day, and, you know, that doesn't work for everyone. And it sucks. Trust me, it sucks. Sorry, my freest day for streaming, I guess, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like, admittedly, part of it's like, with the Infinite Fusion thing, I'm sitting there and I'm going, maybe, but it'll have to be after the Soul Link is done, because I can only handle so much Pokemon in a week, you know?
That's true. I mean, we don't have to do a Soul Link. We can just do a game and just have fun for like a day.
No, I get that, but like, we clearly have different tastes in general games, It's like, your big game is Genki Squadron right now, and I just have no interest in
It's
that.
it's not my biggest game. I can do a lot of things. I'll even play the friend slop as they call it.
No, I totally get that. I just, like, you get how I'm, like, especially, like, you were really gung-ho on the Soul Link. I was like, I don't know if the Soul Link is the right play right now.
Yeah,
But, like, how do your Thursdays usually look? Just wondering.
nothing.
Okay.
There is no schedule besides IRL random things that have pop up.
Okay. So, you are trying to grow, right?
Yeah. I could play like a lot of things. I have a lot of games. We are friends on Steam. You can see my friend.
No, it's not that. I mean, like, the VTuber thing. You want to be a bigger VTuber. I know you brought that up in the past, so I'm directing this here. Do you have a schedule card?
No. There is no schedule because I literally cannot be consistent due to mental reasons of just executive dysfunction or whatever it's called. Like you just it's like, man, I wish I could do this, and then you just can't for some reason, despite the fact you physically could, but you just mentally you're just like, I can't do anything.
Okay. No, I get that, and I also see how that's a hurdle for growth at the same time. I totally get that.
It's like I'm just like, I don't know what to do today. I'm like, because my mood depends. Like if I'm not in the mood to play a game, and then it's just like, well, but like it's why I never seem to finish a fucking game on stream besides like one or two, because that's just what happens.
Right, because I'm almost the opposite. When I make my schedule on Sundays, it actually helps me focus for the week so I know what's going ahead. Sometimes there's a bit of extra anxiety while I'm writing it, because I gotta go, what'll work in this time slot, what'll work in that time slot. But it helps me organize myself, even if it's something really small.
I mean, yeah, sometimes I do have plans and whatnot here and there that I put down and I'm like ready for, but like there's always that chance where I'm just like, I'm not ready today.
No, I get that. I just, I'm obviously not telling you to do what I'm doing because it's universal, but have you maybe looked up to see what other creators who have similar issues as you might do?
I have not.
Because that might be
I'm not even
helpful.
sure is executive dysfunction even like a thing you could diagnose with someone, or is it just something that everyone's like, oh yeah, I get it, I get the feeling?
Honestly, it doesn't matter. It genuinely doesn't matter.
Pretty sure that's what you call it, where you just sit there and you're just like, you know you could do something, but you just can't. It's like you're trying to force yourself, but you can't.
No, I totally get that, and I've had moments like that too, because it's usually a side effect of other mental illnesses just getting on you, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't...
Like, damn,
like, obviously... Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Because I'm like, yeah, it would be nice to relax and just play this. Like, I know I shouldn't stress myself, but it's like, I need to stream more, otherwise I can't grow, but it's like, I'm just like, no one's gonna watch me sit there and just be quiet and just play a random game with nothing going on, really.
Okay, unironically, you might want to talk to Sky. Like, SB, you can confirm if you're still watching. Obviously, I'm not checking who's in chat right now, because that adds to my anxiety, and I don't like it. I don't even look at my numbers until after the stream. But yeah, Sky also kind of had a little bit of that going on. And, like, you both are kind of in the ADHD zone, you know? Right?
Yeah, I have ADHD and autism. ADHD and Asperger's, as they call it.
Yeah, no, so, like, unironically, I might talk to Sky. He might have some tips. Because one of Sky's... Do you know how I met Sky? I met him because he kidnapped me in Yomi's server to do an impromptu stream where I was just a random guest.
I gotcha.
So, no, trust me. What happened was, Sky was really good at yapping. But he wasn't good at yapping when nobody was on stream. That was a skill that Sky has genuinely grown better at. Unironically, is his yapping. That is something that I think he could possibly give you some pointers about, if you're in a similar headspace. Because I was unfortunately blessed to have enough people regularly chatting or on my side that I didn't really have to learn how to yap on my own for the most part. Now, obviously I've still developed that skill, because it is just essential for a streamer, right? Maybe not as strongly as I would like, but it is still something that I can do now, right? Like, if nobody's talking, I will figure out something to yap about, something to point out in the stream, right? But also, I admit, I started kind of with a leg up, as much as it hurts me to say that. I always had Zero and Mike to yap with. I always had at least a couple of people in chat usually saying something. Maybe not the fastest chat. Maybe it's not the big boom numbers that I dream of for my long-term goal. But I've always
10
had
would
people
be
supporting.
considered a,
Sorry.
10 would be considered massive for me.
Yeah, no, 10 is massive. There's been a lot of streams where I don't break 10, and I've been at this for a year.
I've been at this since about 2022.
So, like, genuinely, maybe, unironically, maybe talk to Sky. If you have to at him in my Discord, I give you permission. He will get it. Like, we have the VTuber Talk channel. Like, ping him there, saying, hey, Sky, Ruby said that I could ping you about this because I'm having some trouble with the yapping when there's nobody watching, and how that affects my anxiety and how I feel it affects my performance, right?
Uh-huh.
Because, like, I want you to grow. I want you to, I want to help people grow.
It's very honorable.
Because that's what I want to do, so that's the energy I want to put out, is I want everyone to be better every time they press that go live button. Because I think that's beautiful. Now, eventually, yes, everyone plateaus, but, like, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like, eventually, yes, there is just, you're gonna run out of ideas for new stuff to add to the stream. But by then, your skill set should be good enough, it shouldn't matter. Also, yes, Tyrannus, I know you could yap. Though, honestly, the yap master that I remember running into, Gerald. Gerald, you are a yap master, like, unironically. I do not think I have ever felt like I've been hit by so many stories back to back before, and I mean that affectionately. It was wild, and it is a skill.
I don't yap that much, even though I could, like, even when I'm with my friend Blade on streams, because we're more or less talking about the game we're playing and trying to win and focus and all that nonsense.
Yeah, that happens, but that's where the comfy game and stuff comes in too. Because, as you might have noticed, I do try to commentate on the gameplay when we're not talking about something, right? Or sometimes I will even veer the direction of the gameplay. Now, I'm not saying that is necessarily a perfect choice for everyone, but that's kind of how I manage it, to keep myself yapping, right?
Yeah.
Because yapping about the gameplay is fine. Absolutely. But if you're in the Zen out mode, you still gotta have a reason to yap, right?
Yeah.
Like, listen, I get it. When you're zoned in, you're just like, I want to lock in. I'm gonna beat this fucking game, and I don't want to talk. And that is, like, the problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you just gotta, like, start commentating on, oh, you motherfucker, or something, right? It's hard. I am not going to deny it's hard. I'm not going to pretend I'm perfect at it. In fact, there are very few streamers who are. Just in general. Who are just good enough to, off the cuff, be entertaining the whole damn stream. But it is a skill. Yeah, if you have to yap at the NPCs, you'll yap at the NPCs, exactly. But yeah, so I know you didn't join this for, like, a brainstorm session, but I guess that's what you're getting. Sorry. Because I do genuinely think you could do great, okay? Like, I do think you could do great, but I understand what's holding you back to a degree, but I don't know your whole story, you know? So, like, yeah, you do have to find what works for you, and that isn't going to be what works for me. But I can safely say I have decided I am going to do better every time I go live. Even if it's something small, like I've added a couple new plushies, I'm going to do better. Even if it's I took some time to do some more voice exercises, I'm going to do better. Because I want to be good enough to stand side by side with the people I respect in this industry, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I don't know what your personal goals are, but those are mine. And it hurts to say, yeah, I'm not as good as the people I look up to yet. And it's not just because they've been at this longer, it's because they've also been working at it longer, and just sitting there being comfortable with where I'm at on this fairly low end of the scale right now. I know I am still very blessed, and I thank all of you for that. But I have to acknowledge, I've got a long ways to go.
To be honest, I got more than enough yapping in me just right now. Like, I could have been yapping a lot more, but I wanted to not stray away from the game and whatnot and overtake you, like I've been told I do.
It happens to the best. Trust me, it happened with Sky, too. I brought this up. That's why I amended the rules for joining the stream. Obviously, you're always welcome, just we have to be reasonably not talking about a game that I can't even see. Because when you're on a point where you're talking about a game that me and my audience can't see, that's hurting both of our audiences, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, it sucks.
Are you ready to go?
Go beat Nasty Nork or something so I can show you stuff after the stream.
By the way, I'm sorry if I was coming off as, like, too harsh or, like, anything like that. I am genuinely trying to be supportive of you, like, genuinely.
I understand. I'm just kind of dazing out a little bit.
No, listen, the point is, I believe in you. You just, we gotta figure out what works for you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because that was, you know, the revelation I had when I was listening to you talk about Dragon Ball Genki Squad. I was sitting there going, I am not the target audience, but someone out there absolutely is. Okay? We gotta find you your niche, right?
Yep.
But yeah, we're on the final 3 levels, so you don't have to wait too long. Well, final 4. I'm not leaving until I 120% this game. You can bet your butt I'm not gonna. Cause Gnork Kadov. There's no N in there. Why did I say that?
Nasty Gnork.
Dog, you squashed me? You squashed me, dog of the road? 10,000 years dungeon. $10,000 dungeon. No chance of parole. Not even a alleviated sentence for good behavior. It's why you're so hyped for the chaotic stream. Exactly. That'll literally be 4 body. 10,000 years space dungeon. No. Space dungeon is 40,000 years. You don't want space dungeon. Nobody wants space dungeon. Okay? You go to space dungeon, you're not coming out. And if you do come out, you'll probably be worse for it. Okay, so gotta do that. North Cove is honestly kind of comfy.
I spent 900 points on this and I couldn't use the emote more than once.
Oh. I mean...
Get squashed, dummy.
What if I send you to the fucking dungeon?
Oh
Then
my
you'll
God,
never see your
what?
chud son again.
No, just he'll eat the rocks and eat his way into the dungeon through the floor.
Actually, no, that'd be kind of sick. Do that.
You just dig and start eating the rocks.
My chud son who eats rock.
He eats rock, hot chip, and lie.
Big thing I talked to Sky about is there's an infinite growth skill that happens with streaming. It's 2 skills that grow the entertainment and the understanding. Yes, exactly. That is so true. It's like, listen, I know, again, I have ohms to yap off of. But I genuinely think I've been doing good this stream. Even if the stream wasn't perfect, we've been doing good, right?
Yeah, I need to go blow my nose.
Well, will sand come out?
If sand came out, that would be more concerning than the blood that came out of my nose when I blew my nose at an Old Navy the other day.
Oh, oof.
Like,
Well,
I cleared out a booger from my nose. It was kind of a little bit of a bloody booger, but then like an hour later, my nose started running a bit, and it was like it was mucus and blood.
Yeah, like something got latched in there. Yeah, it hurts. Ugh.
It didn't hurt. I was just like, oh, blood. Oh shit, I should probably go blow my nose. We had to go back to the car, and
SB,
whatnot.
that was beautiful. SB, can you just like post this whole fucking thing into my Discord? I need to look at this sometimes.
And then I had a mayfly on my shoulder when I was about to go try on some clothes, so I almost took my pants down with a mayfly sitting on my shoulder. So that was an interesting time.
Ugh. I would freak the fuck out, actually.
Well, I walked over to my mom and I was like, hey, can you grab this off me or something?
Oh, mint
Did
is
she grab
super
something?
nice. Yeah. Wait, what are we talking about, mint?
But I'll be back. I'm gonna go blow my nose.
Oh. Oh, yeah, like your Mega Man pixel art, like, I had no frame of reference for how good that was compared to it. But yeah, if you're good at that, pixel art's a good idea. Please tell me Yap lesson throats and throw something. I don't think you want to throat something heavy, Tyrannus. But like, yeah, rest your voice, obviously. No, I'm sorry, that typo is forever. You know what, post it in general, and I will, like, do something with it, SB. I will find it. If anyone complains, tell them that Mom said it's okay. Me being Mom in this case. Just like when I told Emotech that he could canonically be from the the Battle of Sudden Flame. Go read the Silmarillion right now. Close my stream and go read the Silmarillion right now. I will forcibly expand your media literacy. Only 3 times, Tyrannus. You might not even remember everything yet. I have unironically listened to the audiobook at least 5 times. I remember some names now and again. Ohms, did you read the Silmarillion? I'll take that as a yes. So Tyrannus, you know about the Battle of Sudden Flame that I allowed one of my friend's characters to canonically be from in a Warhammer game?
I'm back.
Ohms, do you know about the Battle of Sudden Flame?
Never heard of it.
Okay,
my
cool.
stupid chud life.
Go read the Silmarillion right now.
That's gonna take a while.
No, there's an audiobook that Andy Serkis read. Go read that.
I am not listening to an audiobook.
Why not? But, anyways, to explain, this was a Deathwatch game that I was running, and, so the secret part of this Deathwatch game was that everyone had 2 characters because I expected one of them to die. Dagor Bragalak, yes. That's how you pronounce it. But, so we needed a reason for all the characters to get into the Deathwatch, and my friend Emotech, he had a character from a custom chapter of his that was very night-themed and all that. But, we were like, oh, what if you, like, killed some Eldar and, like, yada yada, but, like, we decided, well, what if it was, like, fire dragons to fit in with your dragon theme, and then just my neurons activated. My neurons activated and said, "So you fought fire elves, huh? You fought the fire elves, the Battle of Sudden Flame, where you were the only survivor?" So I literally told him, write down that the reason you joined the Death Watch is because you survived what was known as the Dagar Bragalak among the Eldar. Just because Freeman, who is a huge Tolkien nerd, immediately recognized the Battle of Sudden Flame. It was great. He went, "You were not at the Battle of Sudden Flame," and then Emotech went, yeah, I am. Mom said I could be." It was great. I love tabletops. I really desperately want to run a tabletop on stream, but everything just does not work in that favor right now, unfortunately. Like, I know Yomi brought up maybe doing either Pathfinder 2nd Edition or D&D 6th Edition, which I think we know which one is actually happening. I'm sorry, gamers. D&D 6th Edition is not happening soon.
We
But,
don't
like,
need a 6th edition.
I mean, we kind of do. 5th kind of sucks.
It does.
Okay. When I say it sucks, I'm not saying it is unplayable. I am not saying it is especially or notably broken.
Do you trust Wizards of the Coast to make another edition that doesn't have the same problems as 5?
Yeah, so, like, part of my issue with 5e is not even it is outright bad. It is that it is too simple for its own good, so people who know tabletops can break it over their knees. And then everyone everywhere is using it for everything, even though it's not actually good for everything. You know? Like, have you played more tabletop systems than 5e, Yoms?
No, but I'm trying. I was gonna be a DM for Warhammer Fantasy roleplay tabletop, but then I haven't kept up with that, and I haven't done it.
That's fine, that's fine. So, all I'm getting at is you understand that different systems play differently, and that gives a different vibe to the game, right? Also, I'll be honest, Tyrannus, I think Ankalagon the Black is overrated. Glaurung is better. Glaurung actually did shit. Ankalagon just shows up and dies within the same page. Oh, but he's so big! He blotted out the... Yeah, okay. I can also imagine a very large dragon. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed at all. Meanwhile, Glaurung caused some problems. I'm just saying. Glaurung was an issue. Glaurung being the first dragon, father of all dragons, and had no wings. Did you know that, Ops?
What? Sorry.
Oh, Glaurung, father of all dragons.
Glauron.
Glaurung.
That sounds made up.
No, Glaurung. I will link you the wiki page after I beat the game.
There is Saruman, follower of Sauron, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
We got some Himmler shit going on, you know.
Well, to be fair, he got tricked into following the Sauron, but, you know. Well,
You know,
tricked is a generous word.
I'm just saying, like, it's literally just historically accurate. Like, literally, in World War II, Hitler's right-hand man was named Himmler.
Yeah. No, fuck me. See, that sucked. I'm usually able to do that without getting hit. But streamer brain is real. The fact that I'm doing as good as I am on this game while streaming and talking to you and yapping like I have is frankly insane. Oh, I don't want to die to Ungoliant. I hate spiders. I'm with the good professor with that. Fuck spiders. I am not a fan of spiders. I am up there with the good professor, Dr. Jolkin, Rolkin, Tolkien. Like, no, fuck spiders.
Either. I don't like spiders either. I'm glad I did not watch the Lord of the Rings movie as a kid, because the Shelob would have ruined me.
Yeah, but, like, Sam is cool and fights her, and that's very based of him.
Yeah, I know. I was watching the movie with my friend when I was, like, fucking 21, and I was squirming in my bed when I saw the spider. Remember that the butterfly episode of SpongeBob literally ruined me and just any insect ever for most of my life.
All right, you brought that up. I remember that now. Oh, right, there's only 2 levels, and then we go right to fucking Nasty Nork.
Yeah, kill that boy! Kill that boy!
Also, I have not played the Shadow of War games. My experience with Lord of the Rings is wild. By the way, Lord of the Rings, like, the trilogy is fucking hilarious. It's great. I'm forever scarred by the busty Asian Nazgul twins. Wait, no. Say more. Busty ring wraiths, you say? I am joking, of course. I probably still would never play the Shadow of War games. You know, this... I keep forgetting
Anyway,
how
I
good
hope you understood. You got what I was referencing when I was screaming about killing him.
I actually didn't, no.
There's just it's one of those fucking I show speed like acting like a spaz or freaking out. He's just like,
Oh,
yes!
yeah, no, I never...
Kill that boy! Kill that boy!
I never watched iShow Speed, so, you know, I was...
I've seen his clips. I don't watch his streams.
I,
Quite the redemption arc he's had.
Yeah, Sky's crossing Rainbow Bridge, what? Oh, you're near Taichi's house right now? Holy shit. Holy shit.
Sky is literally in general right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm streaming right now. Like,
I'm
holy
in
shit.
Odai, about to be at Taichi's house.
But yeah, the adventure crew is all from Odaiba. That Odaiba day, oh god. I'm so jealous of you, Sky, I'm sorry. I know I've got to go to Japan someday.
She
Also,
loves
SB
to
misses
meet
you.
a musty god mommy in
No, I
the
remember
show.
that one because of the 4chan posts. Oh god. God, Sky's gonna be pogging and pointing out things from an anime that's older than he is.
He's gonna be like, look at this house. How do you, like, did they accurately, did they unironically copy the exact layout in the real world from the anime?
Well, no, it's the other way around. The anime was based on real world landmarks.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Like, did they, is there did they get the right locations for the houses?
Approximately, yeah. No. As OLS? Oh, as old. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, God, that's so wild to think you're as old as Digimon Sky. Well, in Digimon Adventure, like, in the States, obviously, that was kind of our introduction to the franchise for the most part, because most of us couldn't find V-Pets. I gotta turn on my son one of these days. I think I'm gonna turn on my son on Odaiba Day. I want to meet him on my special day. Did I tell you about that, Ohms? How I bought a V-Pet?
I mean, I assumed you had a V-Pet, because, like, you're the one who got me into getting a V-Pet.
Oh, I got 1, 2, 3. This is my 4th? Although this is, of course, counting the Pokewalker as a V-Pet, which I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, I had one. Did you kill Nork?
I killed Nasty Nork, but we got one more level to go, Tyrannus. Or Tyrannus, why did I say Tyrannus? I'm so used to responding to Tyrannus in chat today, I guess. Ohms.
You're going into his, like, locker room and destroying all of his shit.
Yeah, we gotta steal his fucking lunch money.
I remember my friend Sai playing this, and he's like getting in the locker room, and he's like, man, you know, Nork could have been a more memorable villain if, like, all this personality stuff in his room was more presented in the game.
Yeah, but, like, this was a PS... Okay, this
Yeah,
was
I
a
know.
PS1 game.
He was just saying, like, that if he were to make any changes...
Because, like, yeah, if you were to add to it beyond that, beyond what was expected from the PS1 games, right? Because just adding character to his lair, I think, was the right choice. because that means nobody can complain that you're adding too much that wasn't there originally, right? But also, nobody can complain that it's just a one-to-one remake. Why wouldn't I just play the original, right? So instead, now his lair, it's got names and pictures. My Benoy. But anyways, yeah, I've actually got a very, very special selection of V-Pets. Because not only do I have the Pokewalker, which I'm counting, I have the Digivice IC-10X model, which is the original Savers model from the start of the show, not the Burst model.
I still have that Digi-Pet that I bought from the from Fan Expo. I think I showed you it. It was like neat. It had all the eggs. Still haven't really opened it.
Yeah, the DM20th, right?
Probably, yeah.
So I've got my fucking Savers Digivice, right? And the plushies do work again. Hooray! But yeah, it's fucking... See, I think one of my issues is that I'm not patient.
Yay!
I think I need to be more patient because I get distracted by things and stop. Anyway. So, I have the Pokewalker, which I think legally should count as a V-Pet at this point, you know? Even if it's an accessory. The IC Burst 10X, which is... or IC 10X model, that's what I meant. Which is the Savers Digivice. And then I got a very, very special gift from a friend that I hold dear. It is the Gold Shell Digital Monster 20th Anniversary that they released Zubamon on. Remember the 20th? From,
The 20th.
Yeah, you remember the 20th, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was where he debuted, was this V-Pet. The shell alone goes for several $100s because it's one of the few with a gold finish. And I cherish that and I will never sell it, but it's so wild to think I have a collector's item. That was my first V-Pet experience, and I fucking sucked at it. I basically haven't touched it since I got it. And I'm kind of ashamed of that. And that's why I want to start over. I bought...
This guy sent a photo of an apartment condo.
Yeah, it's probably Ty's apartment. But, so I bought the Wind Guardians Pendulum Color. It was more money than I probably should have spent, but I wanted to meet my son finally. I wanted to actually have a Digimon experience with Vidramon. And maybe I'll fuck up, but I should probably try. The bluish shell one, so with original DMs, the DM meaning Digital Monster, that was probably the V2, but you can never be sure. Do you remember what Digimon were on it, Tyrannus? Because that'll actually be more of an indicator of which one it is. Like, do you remember Agumon, Gabumon, anything like that? Yeah, no, Tyrannus, they probably all came out around the same time as the issue. Zero, what is you doing? Zero, you should try and see if you can fish yourself. You're fishable now. Fuck you. Get fished. But yeah, because the shells, like, I want to say blue is V2. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the shells came in different sets. So I might not be sure. Like, it sounds like the V2. Because since these were all imports, they might have honestly just come out at the same time in the States, so it's hard to tell based on release date. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I was doom scrolling on Twitter.
Oh, don't do that. That's bad for your brain. It makes your brain sad. You stop that.
I know, but I had a little notification. The only tweets that I have that pop off are comment tweets on other posts. No one likes my posts.
Yeah, that happens. Like, unironically, that happens until you get a huge following. Like, it sucks, yeah. But
Yeah. But yeah, you were talking about how much you enjoyed your VTuber pet and like what it meant to you.
yeah. But yeah, Bodemon, that means it was probably a V1. Yeah.
Where's my goat? Where's my goat Gatsumon? Is he on any of the Digivices I own?
No, I think we went over that when you bought it.
Yeah, I know the original one, no, but this new one, like the one I got from the convention, I spent that one was fucking expensive.
Was it a pendulum?
It had all the eggs along with it, the armor eggs.
Because I'm pretty sure Gatsumon's a nature spirit guy. So that's a pendulum.
I thought he was a chud.
Well, he could be two things. That said, we did it, chat. Not a world record,
Congrats.
but man, barely over 3 hours to beat Spyro.
Excuse me.
So I'm gonna see
The
who we can
nasty
raid because
Gnook.
I want to lie down. I want to figure things out. I've had such a good time, and let's see here. Who is a streamer?
Yosh.
Raid
Bolt
browser.
is live right now. Helmchan is live. Sane is live.
Oh, come on.
Those are the ones I know.
Let's see, because yeah, Helm is always good. I did raid Helm yesterday though.
Sane's doing a subathon.
You know what? I think I'm gonna send us over to Phaedra. It's been a bit since I've sent you guys over to King Phaedra, who me and Sky met when we were streaming Guild Wars. They are playing Crab Champions. It's gonna send you over there. Okay? So raid phrase. What's a good raid phrase? Raid phrase should be "I'm fishable now." No, that's too much self promo. Oh, Kivy is live? I'm actually not.
Become fishable.
I'm
Become
goon. Become fishable. Become fishable. That's
Become
good.
unfishable.
Become unfishable. Okay. New raid phrase. Become unfishable. That's it. I'm not following Kivy. I really should. But other than that, you guys, I'll have the schedule up tomorrow, and this is going to be the start of a good new me. Okay?
Oh, I just saw that Yomi is on Goblin Via's Twitch.
Oh, I'm not gonna raid someone I'm not following, honestly.
That's fair.